Hello and welcome back to the Spice Must Roll. My name is Paul, Berserker01, Batman Shelley, your game master and chaos god here on the Shadows of Aquilla. For those of you who don't know what the Spice Must Roll is, it is a regular show where we do, like a regularly broadcasted show where we do tabletop RPGs set in science fiction universes. Sometimes original, sometimes our existing properties. We do different seasons. Every season's a different game, and we try to do some rotations. So this season we're doing Wrath and Glory, which is the official Warhammer 40k tabletop RPG. It's great for you to join us. If you're watching this on YouTube, as always, make sure to check right down below. I'm pausing it. I'm addressing you, Jim, because I know you're watching this, Jim. Put down the pint, all right? And look at this.
Put it
down. I know you haven't clicked that subscribe button, Jim. Click it so you can enjoy this in the future. For all of you who have been watching this as well, make sure you have checked and make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you've been following us this entire time, because you will see this ragtag bunch of super powered super soldiers in the near future as well. But before we get started, because I said this is the season finale of the first season of Shadows of Aquilla, let's get started with introductions, starting with Atomic. Who are you? Where can they find you? And who do you play here on Shadows of Aquilla?
Hey everybody, my name is Atomic Zero. You can find me on the Twitters at ttv_Atomic Zero and Twitch at twitch.tv/Atomic Zero. Mostly a TT RPGer at this point. Produce my own show on Thursdays on my channel. And I'm a cast member here and a cast member on Roll for Chaos as well. I am playing Omega Megas Explorator, who is a very big tech boy, supporty boy, and sometimes does Magneto flying to heal people that gets them in very bad positions.
Nice. All right, and Ferric, who are you? Where can they find you, and who do you play here on Shadows of Aquilla?
Hi, my name is Ferric Veer. I am on Twitch and Twitter at Ferric Veer for both of them. I am a sometimes infrequent variety streamer. I usually focus on sci-fi, but I kind of play whatever I want as well. In this game, I play Uthar Lohgrifson, Deathwatch veteran, and Grey Hunter of the Space Wolves. He is a headstrong warrior who enjoys his glorious melee combat, to the point where he wears a jump pack and sometimes gets himself in trouble with it.
Frequently.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Check a few episodes back. You'll actually see the trouble.
Yes.
Favorite moment of the campaign though so far.
He's responsible for two of the best ones. The one where the dong,
yep,
and the whew, boom.
That's right. Yeah.
There's been so many good moments, including the Kamehameha wave done by a Tiberius Sicor, who we're going to talk right now. Loken, who are you? Where can they find you? And who do you play here on Shadows of Aquilla?
Hello there. Not from my studio. I'm in a hotel room, so yay for hotel Wi-Fi.
General Kenobi. Sorry.
There he is. There he is.
Waiting for somebody.
No, it's good to be here. My name is LokenPlays. I am a full-time content creator, social media person, whatever you want to call it. So I'm making content on Twitch 4 days a week. I also do YouTube videos, that's game reviews and Star Citizen related content. I also do things on TikTok as well, so I'm pretty much everywhere. All the information will probably be in the transcription down below, but it's all at LokenPlays. It's pretty simple. It's all universal. Anyway, plugging myself to one side, who am I? I play Tiberius Sicor, who is a Primaris Librarian of the Ultramarines. I like to cast a lot of fire spells. I just generally ruin people's days with my Force Axe because, well, I'm an Ultramarine. That's what I do. I ruin people's days and I show up for the Emperor.
Very
kind of my thing.
Very out executioning the Emperor's executioners with your head chops.
Yeah, I have had a nasty streak of headshots so far where I've just literally lobbed the heads of people. Honestly, I think I need to trade with Ferric at this point for his executioner.
that are last session made a lot of meat chunks.
Yeah. Meat chunks everywhere. It was a Gallagher show of 40k.
Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah, I made that guy explode by accident, didn't I? Oh
Yeah.
jeez. Oh, God.
Okay, guys,
I
let's
will-
keep the damage to a minimum.
All I wanted to do was put him out of his misery because he was suffering. And next thing you know, I slip and bang. Great. Fantastic.
Meat chunks everywhere. It was like
That was the best one.
it was raining Campbell's
Please.
soup.
Please, I'm in so much pain. Save me. Okay.
Before becoming a space marine, apparently his long ancestors was somewhere along the line. Gallagher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And last but not least, we have Tyric. Who are you? Where can they find you, and who do you play here on Shadows of Aquilla?
Ahoy! I am Tyric Durhan. I am a very seldom streamer who needs to do it more often because I'm lazy. ADHD for the win, right?
Mhm.
Anyways,
Hey,
I
I'm back
play. I'm playing Bullgrox, getting all my crap out of the way because nobody cares. I play Bullgrox, the best boy Ogren who's just there to do the best he can for the Emperor and make sure his new buddy mates are all good and not being skewered by big green man who he didn't read a thing right and thought he was for the Emperor.
Mhm. You are best boy. You do play best boy. Bull is best boy. But the one problem that Bull has is that he's not always good with grenades.
That was one time. One time.
Yeah, I mean, you might be counting like Bull. I think it was more than once.
Yeah.
But
It was this many times.
exactly.
Uh,
He loves grenades,
it-
but yet he has not done well with them.
Yes.
I did
Explosives
pretty
and
well
close
with
quarters
them, to be
never
fair.
go hand in hand.
I mean, what was it? The one time I threw the frag bomb and it blew up part of the ship. Every other
And
time
part
I
of
threw
the crew.
Mostly the Ultramarine, but it's all.
I'm detecting some ultramarine-ism here.
There we go.
Ultramarine-ist. You ultramarine-ist. How dare you?
Smurfism?
Smurfism, there you go.
Yeah.
You smurfist.
Look, if Space Wolves weren't my first army when I was starting out, it might have been it wouldn't have been the Ultra Smurf. It probably would have been like the Imperial Fist or something like that.
I do gotta say, I've never been a fan of the Ultramarines in terms of collecting, but every time I bust open that Ultramarines blue, it is so easy to paint with. It just looks so good. It's just they nailed that color. Anywho, let's move on to the actual story for today. So for those of you who have not been catching up to us, it's okay if you haven't. If you're just watching us live, chill out. Make sure you can get some context if you go back to watch the other episodes as well. But if you're watching this on YouTube, there's an entire playlist which I'll put right up there above Omega for those of you on YouTube, so you can click that link and you can start watching from the very beginning, and you can watch this entire breakdown. Like I said, this is season 1. It was planning just to be kind of like a cool campaign, but like everyone in the cast is like, hey, can we do this again sometime? Can we keep doing this at times? I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm having fun. So this crew has been gathered together by an Inquisitor. Let me pull up his name so I can get that correct.
All right, I forgot my notes. That's the one thing I didn't open.
Well,
You keep notes?
well, 4 tops.
Yes. Let me find the. I want to have that out anyway, so I can know what it is. There we go. The Inquisitor is. Wilk Vortops, or of the Order of Xenos. He brought them together specifically to find 3 objects. These objects are of an unknown Xenos origin, but they've been legends throughout most of other cultures. Orcs have names for it. The Eldar have names for it. Even Gene Stealer cults have myths about it. So there are myths of this Xenos artifact that exists. These artifacts, and it was found in this system, and so the Inquisitor brought these folks together to deal with the problem, to either destroy it or take these artifacts, find them, and then take them to a person who had the ability to destroy them, because it was something that the Inquisitor could not do, and it was too dangerous to let them fall in other people's hands. So, over the course of this campaign, they have gathered all 3 objects and are now on their way to the planet to meet with the individual. So let me set the stage. You arrive at the planet. Your Valkyrie is coming down through. This planet is perfect. It's beautiful. It looks untouched. It is a very primitive world. You can see in the distance some evidence of human habitation as you're entering the atmosphere, but it's mostly lush green fields and forests, and there's every so often evidence of some clearing with some old stone buildings around, possibly from millennia ago. And finally, as you approach the rendezvous point, you see just popping up out of just in the middle of trees in a forest, a small ruined building, and next to it is an Imperial landing pad. And around this ruined building, you see barricades. What was it? Cargo 8. There's a Cargo 8 inside of it. There are evidence of some sort of defenses set up nearby. But as you're descending, you all realize, as you're looking out the front window, there's no sign of anybody there. And your chaperone, Malik, kind of comes over your comms and goes, "We were supposed to have a welcoming party here."
Well, that's not a good omen.
That's never a good sign.
Is there any sign of any combat damage or anything at all that would give us an instance that there might have been a struggle on the all around the landing pad?
Give me a... On the right one. Give me a awareness check.
Is there any type of equipment on the Valkyrie that I could use to do a life form scan or something like that to see if there's anything in the vicinity? Because I don't know how high up we are.
You're probably about 20 meters up. So you're just hovering over the landing site. There's not really much equipment on board. It's mostly just, transport. There's some targeting equipment, but that's about it.
Well, I think my one war gear is 50 meters out. I could try to use it. Hold on, I'm just double checking the range.
So yeah, give me an awareness check. Everybody who wants to kind of see what's going on.
All right, sorry about that. The connection dropped out for a second. I did the awareness roll.
There we go.
Did it come through?
Yeah, it went through.
Okay.
All right, so that's Jesus.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So all of you notice that there's no bodies on the ground, but there are scattering remnants of las guns everywhere.
So, do we see pock marks and there's been a fight, or is it just they vanished and they just dropped their weapons where they stood?
You don't see any. It's hard to tell exactly because it's so old, and it's obviously was ruined before you arrived. It's ancient ruin, but there are some tells that some scuffling has gone around. You all see traces of where people have been dragged, or where like craters have been popped up from fighting, but they're all subtle. They don't seem to be very obvious.
Well, with my roll, with my auspex, it's 50 meters, but I get energy emissions, any type of motion, and other life signs within 50 meters.
There
If that helps.
There's motion. There is definitely motion and some life signs there. It's hard to pick up. It seems like it's being scrambled for the area is. but you can definitely tell that there are life signs and movement down there. At least 3 average-sized figures and 2 large-sized figures.
My Auspex is picking up 5 life forms that seem to be trying to conceal their presence from us. 3 are of standard size, 2 are seemingly larger.
Can I cast a sign of science check and use it to try and ascertain a little bit more information of what they actually are by like looking at their psychic essence, so to speak,
Go for it.
or like their souls?
Oh, can
Well, no, I should be able to like, taste the flavor of who they are by their.
Oh,
psychic
absolutely.
essence.
Yeah.
I just love how you worded it.
Yeah, speaking of flavor, I was actually going to ask Paul if I can do a scent check as a
Yeah.
bonus awareness check.
Go for
Try
it.
and smell the air. See if I can pick up
Yeah,
Like
any
the bay door
throw-
down,
throw
just like
good
lean your
there.
head out.
out of the ordinary for this area. So let me add a bonus to that next roll.
Dog sticks his head out the window.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like helmet off, head out, sniffs.
So,
Let's sniff.
so keen senses or acute senses, you gain plus rank to awareness tests based on the selected sense smell. So I think that's +1 die, I think.
What's your awareness? Or what's your how many ranks
3.
do you have in your awareness? So it's 3 dice.
Okay. Wait, so bonus 3 dice?
I think it's a bonus. Actually, it might be bonus 4 dice because our rank is 4. This is a rank 4 campaign. So yeah. So bonus 4 dice.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go with you, Ferric, and then I'll talk with Loken. You smell Eldar. This place reeks of Eldar. And as you reach out, Tiberius, as you reach your mind out to kind of cast, you immediately get like a psychic like pulse to you, like someone's trying to tell you. And it responds with, hello, Tiberius Sicor, Primaris Librarian of the Ultramarines. We have been waiting for you.
So hearing this in my mind, I'm going to sort of cast back to the entity talking to me.
Mhm.
Identify yourself and state your intentions. The landing party that was supposed to meet us is nowhere to be seen, and yet I detect the distinct essence of Eldar around this place.
You are correct. I am Farseer Dusksight, and I am here to discuss a matter of grave importance. Do not worry about your landing party. They are not harmed. They are simply asleep.
Warily, I will take on this information before sending back. How can I trust the word of a Xenos? How can I trust that you will not attack us on sight?
I can trust that you can trust that you are making a mistake. Simply, you are about to hand your greatest enemy a weapon.
You speak of the pantheon of powers.
I do.
I am. I mean, I don't know how to proceed at this point. This is
Yeah.
conflicting information. This is going against everything the Inquisitor has told me so far, and my orders as well. But
Do you trust
It's
an
a
Eldar,
farce.
though?
that's the problem. Do I trust an Eldar? Do I trust a Farseer?
Yeah.
Farseers
They see the future.
they do see the future, but they see versions of the future. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They might not be the future that we're going to because they're
Yeah.
never accurate. What proof do you have? I will just send back. What proof do you have of this individual being a member of the Pantheon of Powers? I'm going to need more than just your simple word in order to surrender and change direct orders from my superiors.
As you hear that, you see kind of stepping out of the shadows this lithe figure, helmeted with a blade in one hand and in the other hand holding a head, a severed head, and it walks forward towards this giant sigil of the Aquilla, which has been ruined many years, and tosses the head as it rolls in front of right in front of your, in front of the cockpit's view. You see that it is the helmet of a Chaos Space Marine.
Are we still in the Valkyrie at this point, or are we out?
Yes. He hasn't landed yet.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately tell Malik, stand down, do not engage. I'm in communication with the Farseer.
To which Uthar is going to be like, I thought I smelled Eldar.
You smell your senses are as keen as ever, brother. The Eldar are once again on the scene and once again up to no good.
Paul, are these the same Eldar that attacked us on the Inquisitor ship?
The Farseer you see does seem to have the same robes as the Eldar that you met earlier.
Would any of us recognize the craft world that they're from?
Oh, Corsairs on board the
ship.
The
Corsairs, yeah.
Oh, Corsairs. Okay.
I'm gonna send to the Farseer. What interest does the Corsairs have in the machinations of the Imperium?
We are not simply Corsairs. It is our duty to protect the Tears of Isha from falling into the wrong hands.
Do me a quick sanity check. Tears of Isha. That's the
law. Xenos, that's these. Yeah, if I remember, look at Tears of Isha.
Isn't it that a subsect of Eldar that are trying to resurrect a Elder God, aren't they?
Yes.
My Elder Lore is not up to date.
Yeah. I'm looking it up again. Tears of Isha are a number of powerful jewels said to allow communication with the goddess. This is Warhammer Fantasy, but
it's fantasy, yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is a 40k version. Spirit stones that contain the spirits of the most revered Eldar seers of the ages past.
That's what I just found.
Yeah.
So sorry. So to protect the Tears of Isha, basically, that's what they want to do.
Yes, and they're supposed to be like these very powerful spirit stones, effectively.
I'm going to send to the Eldar. I'm going to order the Valkyrie to land, and my brothers in arms we're going to continue the rest of this conversation, and with them able to hear. I want them to be able to know what we are conversing about. We will come out, and we will not. We will keep our weapons holstered. I expect you to do the same.
Agreed.
Malik, I'm now talking through the Vox grill of my helmet. Land the ship. We're going to have a little conversation with these Eldar.
As you say that, he kind of stops. Go ahead.
You wish to speak with the heretical Xenos.
Xenos or not, they're extraordinarily powerful psychers, and I wouldn't be a particularly good librarian if I hadn't at least inquired as to their techniques. It's at least worth listening to what they have to say before we make a choice.
The opportunity of heresy is in itself heretical.
In the matters of the Psyker and of matters of the warp, I will quote unquote pull rank.
Malik kind of shakes his head and goes, "This is a mistake," and then starts to take down and lands the Valkyrie on the landing pad. And as he does, you see two kind of large lumbering machines seem to appear from out of nowhere. And you all know them as Wraith Knights.
Great.
flanking
Great.
Oh,
the
boy.
Farseer. They don't seem to be pointing weapons at you, but they're there.
Hey, they're keeping to their end of the bargain so far.
Yeah.
Keep your weapons holstered, brothers. Let's not make any hasty moves.
All right, and I'm gonna move you all over here so you can see what kind of what it looks like. Oh no, wrong one. There we go.
Omega immediately regrets all of this.
So, as you touch down, the Farseer is patiently. Are you all? Who's gonna approach who?
I will sort of. Hang on, let's have a look. See, I need to get the map up. Sorry, laptop is crap. Frickin' trackpad! I hate you.
I'll actually be flanking Tiberius on his right side.
I'm staying as far back from this as possible. I'm at the door to the ship.
I'm going to move to the edge of the landing pad here, a respectful distance away, but within speaking distance of the Eldar Farseer, so that if we need to, we can book it. But I'm hoping the Eldar for once might not be up to no good, starting trouble in people's neighborhoods.
Yeah.
All right.
Wraith Knights are huge. I just had to look up how big they are.
They're dreadnoughts. They're Eldar dreadnoughts.
I thought they were the Titans for a second when I saw the first image.
No, I'm going to make sure that they get the right name. I think they are.
Divot.
Wraith Guard. I'm sorry, not Wraith Knights. They're Wraith Guard.
Oh, okay.
Wraith Guard. I was like, Wraith Guard makes more sense. Wraith Knights. How do you hide a Wraith Knight?
They've got Creed. That's how
they got Eldar Creed.
Yeah. Wraith Guard. Yeah.
Well,
so
that makes more sense.
A Wraith Guard goes. I could take one.
Yeah. Are you going to be up there, Bull, with them?
Yes.
Okay.
Bull doesn't understand, but Bull will be there. Okay.
The dark sight. She just like looks at the helmet before her that she tossed down to the ground, and then just kicks it your direction, so it rolls and like little blood splurts out as it gets to you.
And with a large ceramite boot, I will stop the helmet in its tracks, and I'll basically look upon it. Could I tell what traitor legion it belonged to?
Oh yeah, it's Black the Black Legion.
Oh, Black Legion, fun beans.
Yeah. And give me an awareness check for something else.
Thing.
And Uthar and Bull, give me an awareness check as well.
All right. Can I put my scent bonus to this?
Yeah, you can do scent bonus for this.
Right.
Bull being aware of something? Impossible.
Actually, Bull is pretty aware of it. Like, you critted that.
Would my auspics or anything allow me to participate in this?
Yes.
Or my optical mechadendrite?
Yeah, you could do that. For sure.
Weirdness.
I'll let you know. She'll start talking, and I'll let you know. Like, this is when you all come to the event. She says, Your Inquisitor has been compromised. You are about to hand these powerful objects to your greatest enemy, who will kill you, and then unleash upon this world a hell that few has ever seen or lived to tell about it. And as she says that, you all realize there's something off about the head.
What? Okay. Can we tell what is off about the head?
It is ancient. It's like, it looks like it has been preserved in some way, but it does not look like anything you've seen before. This looks like, it's like if they cut the head off of somebody and then they preserved the head and then they pulled it out of storage, but it's been like, it's got freezer burn kind of thing. Like it's slightly rotted. It's not like, it's nothing you expect, even if you've seen things like, Nurgle, poxwalkers and like those sorts of things. This isn't a poxwalker anyways.
So it's not a fresh kill then?
No, it's old.
Yeah,
far older than it should be.
Uthar knows what a freshly dead Chaos Space Marine looks like. He'd look at that and be like, that's not right. The moment the head like falls out of the helmet.
inspecting the head and realizing this, and using, of course, the combat knowledge of many lives taken, I would too know exactly what a caught freshly killed Black Legionnaire would look like.
Mhm.
Looking up at the Farseer, I will address her directly. As a her, yes?
It's her, yeah.
As a her. I'll address her directly and state, the proof you bring to me is one severed head of a traitor brethren. The words difficult to utter.
Mhm.
Because, this head, and I will reach down to pick it up, is ancient. This is no fresh kill. This is no proof of your conspiracy.
She just simply goes, "You know the ways of the warp as much as I do. It can corrupt and twist."
I also know the ways of the warp would allow you to share with me the vision that you have seen. If you wish to convince me, convince me.
With that, you get a very powerful emanation to you of it's fractured. It's not complete as all visions of the future are. You see this planet, and then you see this, the site you came in, then you see the planet in flames. And you see a figure, a skeletal-like figure, marching ahead of another long groups of skeletal-like creatures, marching towards a group of twisted chaos spawn and demons from lictors and, or not lictors, but bloodthirsters and nurglings and both these figures clashing against each other as the in between them is a group of human guardsmen desperately trying to, a last stand between these two forces as they push together. And then it stops.
In this vision, do we see any evidence at all that the Inquisitor is complicit, accompanying here on the ground? Anything at all that would give me any concrete evidence?
Nope.
Great. Fantastic.
Oh boy.
This is. And so to explain to the audience, the reason why I'm actually entertaining this line of Inquisition is, I grant you I'm a space marine, but I'm a librarian for starters, which means I'm already ostracized by a lot of other people anyway, and I know psychic stuff. The second of all, I'm old school. I'm one of the batch that was kept on ice for 10,000 years, so I'm a little bit more free-thinking than the average marine. That said and done, I'm still not convinced. Reading from this vision, because obviously it's powerful, know, I sort of reached to my temple before looking up and saying, well, the vision you have had is a powerful omen. I can see that there is a potential for this planet to be enthralled in a machination of our foulest of enemies for us both. However, there is no proof that the Inquisitor is involved. And what is the link to the objects of which we bring? How can you be sure that these objects bring ruination to this planet?
These objects are... And she pauses for a moment and just... They are more than simple stones. They're powerful spirit stones, yes. But they are keys to a gate long sealed.
They don't look like keys.
Oh, dearie me. The keys to a gate long sealed. Paul, you're not making this easy for me, mate.
There's a reason.
No, it's fine. It's fair.
It's Eldar. Eldar. All right.
So, I will again addressing the Farseer directly. When I held one of these stones, these spirit stones as you call them, I felt a corrupting force I had to resist with all my might. How can this be beneficial for you or me in our quest, these must be destroyed. These are artifacts of extraordinary power. They cannot be allowed to remain in existence.
You cannot destroy them. You can only use them or keep them safe. We can keep them safe.
How can I guarantee you'll keep them safe? What can you use them for?
As I said, they're keys to a gate, long sealed, one no one should unlock.
And I am supposed to take on good faith that you are this gate's guardians.
We did not attack you when you began this adventure. You attacked us.
A fair point, though you must admit that appearing out of nowhere on board an Imperial starship belonging to an Inquisitor doesn't exactly lend for great discourse.
There was little else in the way of getting your attention.
Try sending a message next time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All I can think of is when the Eldar went into the Imperial Palace and decided that was a great way of talking to the Emperor.
Yep.
Raiding the Imperial Palace.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's just all right. I'm with you. I'm back. I apologize.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Eldar. I'm trying. Like, I hope I'm getting across that they are pompous elves. All right, pompous space elves.
Pompous space elves that are asking me to directly disobey, and not me, the entire party, directly disobey the direct orders of an Inquisitor on shaky as hell evidence of a potential threat of future.
Yes.
Can we at all detect the contact we were supposed to meet?
Yes.
Are they still in existence? Are they still living?
Yes. Malik would have told you that they are holed up in a chamber, an underground chamber that was carved out many years ago. You'll see it over here. And the reason why they know that they're there is because A, they've contacted them, but also because they have a tracker with them, and that tracker is still active. So you know that they are here. You can't get in contact with them, but you know.
Then perhaps, and I'm taking on board this information. I will ask the Farseer a moment to confer with my party, as it is not my ultimate decision. The party must unanimously agree to this. And then coming over the Vox link, I will propose the following. Brothers, I know this might be more difficult for you, as you are not psychically attuned as I am. The visions I have been bestowed upon me are, yes, compelling, but also misleading. Time, the future, threads can diverge in multiple ways. I have no way of verifying whether or not this is truth or fallacy, whether an action we make now makes this a reality, or if a different action makes this a reality. I propose to you, my brothers, the following. That we temporarily allow and ally ourselves with these Eldar in order to locate our original contact and verify whether or not he is indeed corrupted or compromised. If he is compromised, then we will follow I propose we follow the Eldar. If he is not, then we can deal with the Eldar as we see fit. What say thee?
I listen to you, boss.
Well, when I sniffed the air and stuff, did I detect anything other than the Eldar? Like any signs of, like maybe the scent of like a Chaos Space Marine aside from the head?
No. Nothing.
Okay. So there's no way I can verify what Tiberius has said or has been. I can't verify the information Tiberius has been given then.
I mean, I could give you the vision. It would hurt like hell.
I can cannot support any plan where we ally ourselves or cooperate with the heretical Xenos. The vision you have seen could be the corruption of this Eldar seeping into you as we speak.
I assure you, Magos, that no corruption of any Eldar seeping anywhere near me. My sanctification rites are pure, and my cause is just. However, it would be foolish to not engage with a even modicum of an open mind. Yes, I know, heretical. It's 40k, I get it. I get it. Okay? It's the character, guys, Jesus.
Yeah.
An open mind is like a
A fortress with its gates unbarred and its drawbridge down.
yeah. I'm trying to quote the Dawn of War game. I couldn't remember the librarian.
The Dawn of War
quote.
librarian says that no less.
Yeah. It's
Spoilers, he's corrupted. So, spoilers for like a 30-year-old game, but yeah.
Yeah. It's
God.
like Omega, once again, he just reiterates that he will not accept any plan that does it. And in the meantime, he's recording every aspect of this. He's like, this shit is going directly to HQ. Like, he's like,
You record what you want.
yeah, but it's like in the back of his mind, he's like, I'm going to catch this heresy in the act, and I'm going to get myself like a metallic star. It's going to be great. He's fully expecting like this is out to go sideways, and this might be my last transmission ever. It's like,
Okay.
Paul somehow pushes the delete button.
All right. So as this conversation is happening, you see the Wraith Guard looking a little twitchy. And
Twitchy how?
as in they're moving. Normally, they're Wraith Guard. They're dead Eldar. Normally they're just they could be able to stand very still, but they seem to be very insistent on keeping their weapons just slightly moving, like just in case they have to pull them up.
Are they making a threatening move at us, or are they looking at something else? Have they detected that we haven't?
At towards you. They're not making a
Okay.
direct threat, but they're definitely they're preparing if they need to, sort of thing.
Fun.
I
Bull's cool with it. Zero's not. What about Uthar?
Uthar will look at Tiberius over the Vox link and just say, I will trust your judgment, brother. But no, I will not hesitate to cut them down the moment they turn on us.
I concur and I agree, and I would expect no less from you.
I have a question real fast, because I forgot to ask before the game started. Was Bull able to make a makeshift shield?
Nope.
Or am I just out of one?
You're out of one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming Omega could have helped him make something.
Not in the time you basically got back on.
Oh, in the time being, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to make some adjustments and figure that out.
Yeah. Just figure out what the score is and move your. I think because it affects your resistance mostly. I know that it helps with.
Yeah.
So your resistance and defense. So. All right. Dusk Sight just kind of sits there and goes, do we have an agreement?
We haven't agreed to nothing yet.
I
wish to verify the claims you have given me. Whilst your evidence is inconclusive, I cannot overrule the potential of the threat of the future you've shown me to come into to fruition. That said, I propose the following. I wish to go in and visit my contact I was supposed to come to see in the first place and verify whether or not he is indeed tainted with the heretical taint of chaos. If he is, then your story checks out. If he isn't, well, we can discuss that then.
We cannot allow that to happen.
You leave me little choice.
All right. With that, who wants to go first? Because if y'all are not going to go, then they'll go. I'll have them go first.
Oh, I will just say, you leave me little choice. I literally, in a fucking samurai movie.
Yeah.
Ching,
Chink.
backs
Yeah.
out, just ready to go. So
Okay. All right, go for it there, Tiberius.
attacking the the Farseer with a Force Axe. Because you know how I love my heads.
He coming
Come
for
on,
him.
combat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting a collection, boys and girls. Right. Douchki.
All right. That is a... Yes, that is going to hit. Let me pull up the... Farseer. Their defense is not that good. Yep, that definitely beats it. You have
26 DR.
Yeah, so it's 20. So that's let me just look at the hits. Yeah, you have one additional. Yeah, because you had 3. You have one additional damage you could put, additional exalted icon that you can either push into glory or you can push it into additional damage.
I'm gonna push it into additional. To additional damage, please.
Okay. You said 26.
So 26 DR with an AP of 2. So.
Okay, AP of 2, and then roll your additional damage dice because it'll have an ED, which is
Sure thing.
Nothing. All right. Okay, so AP of 2, 26. So.
Am I allowed to re-roll the damage?
Yeah, you can reroll 1. You can spend as many wrath as you want to reroll the damage if you want to.
So I need to. So, do I need to spend 1 wrath to reroll 2 dice, or 2 wrath to reroll 2 dice?
2 wrath to reroll 2 dice.
Okay, I will spend 2 of my wrath to reroll that, please, because let's see if I can get the extra damage.
Yep, go for it.
Damage. That's a bit better.
Oh,
That's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
That's 4, 5, 6 damage additional. So you said normally it's 26, so now it's 20, 32. Okay.
You leave us no chit, and then dead.
You leave me no choice. Swing.
Now we have 2 hits.
Determination. Wow. Okay. Jeez, that was a really good roll. That's
Oh wow. Yeah, 6.
6. So
We got a duel going on here, boys.
Still, so it's back to 26 damage.
Uthar's gonna honor this duel.
I'm hoping Uthar will go and start, attacking on my flank here.
No.
2 Wraith Guard not looking very scary.
Tiberius' thing. They're just gonna sit here and watch.
Tiberius, you got us into this mess. You're getting us out of this mess.
Yep.
Bag of oil.
Down.
Bag of oil covered popcorn, just in there eating it. Would have been metal scraps.
Jesus. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Yeah.
Oh dear.
They would have survived, except
I know that. Yeah.
you rolled really, really well. So, you execute the Farseer as is your custom. Head rolls, it is dead.
Let's leave the top half done.
In the immortal words of Rhodey from Brutal Legends, decapitation!
I know that Sai is a DM where he's just like, oh, they killed it already.
I was hoping to survive at least 2 rounds. But all right, but with that, it's the Wraith Lords. The Wraith. I keep saying the wrong thing. The Wraith Guard's turn.
They don't flee because their leader's dead. They're like, oh no, and they just like peace out peacefully.
Fortunately not. Though I hope, Omega, this is proof of my loyalty and where my allegiance lies.
It's getting better.
As the head rolls and the body starts slumping back, you see the Wraith Knight over here pulls up his massive Wraith Cannon and fires it at you.
I was expecting as such.
Ooh, and a crit.
Yeah, and a crit on the table.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt.
6 to hit, yeah.
So
Yeah.
This is where we get a DBK.
Hey, I'm right next to the ship. I'm piecing the fuck out.
I get into my ship and I fly away.
Man, that
Malik?
really sucks for them, huh? Doesn't it, Malik? I can fly the ship by myself.
53,
Malik?
overpowering
Who's this?
assault. A stunning blow sends the foe lurching away, senses blurred, brutal impact. Effect, target suffers 1d6 shock damage. So you suffer already 6 damage. Yeah, 1d6 shock damage, and you're staggered. So it just means that you're... staggered just means you can't... I think you can do actions, you just can't do the full actions.
There's some amount of action you can't do.
Like, you can't run, I
Okay.
think. You can do a major action, but you can't, like, move.
Okay.
Something like, yeah, you can't do like a full action or something. I'll get that for you.
So how much damage has been taken then?
I gotta roll the additional damage, but it is, their base damage is, 20 DR. So, with an AP minus 4.
Oh, so they're slightly better than Bull with his maul.
Yeah. They also do no extra damage. So yes, that's
Okay.
so you took 8 damage at least, because I know you have 12, but minus 4. So that's 8 reduced. So that should be a lot. I can't remember. Let me do the math. So. So that should be 12 HP. 12 wounds. You can soak. But you already lost 6 shock. So, how many shock do
I
you
already
have?
lost 6 shock before I even started, right?
Yes.
Wait,
So
but isn't there- Wasn't their base DR 20?
Their base DR is 20. Yes. But he's got a...
Oh, the resilience. Yeah, the
He's
resilience.
got resilience, which reduced it. But it's an AP minus 4, so it reduces resilience to 8 from 12. So it's 12 damage, plus he's got lost 6 shock. So he still has 3 shock left. He can soak
So
3.
I will
and
be
not
soaking
die.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Roll the soak.
Now, how I haven't rolled soak in a while. Or is it recovered?
It should be
Resilience?
resolve. It's
Resolve, yeah.
It's resolve or determination. Actually, no, it's resolve or determination. You should see under like
I have a determination one, so I'll roll that.
there we go. You got the 3. So
Okay.
you have no more shock, and that means you only take
9?
yeah 9 damage.
Okay. 15. Hang on. 15. What's 16 minus 9? I'm an idiot.
7.
Thank
7.
you.
Yeah.
You gotta love being dyslexic, boys and girls. Right, well, I have
We
7
got you.
wounds remaining.
All right, now it's the party's turn. Who wants to go?
Oh, Uthar is gonna leap into action against this
That
one.
That one just
The
went.
one that just shut. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one just went.
Get the one that didn't, so I don't get shot again.
See if you can murder it
Well,
before it takes a
yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and murder
Yes.
this one then. I'm
You'll
gonna.
hear a strained
I'll-
voice come over the Vox.
I'm gonna.
Brother, I'm pinned here.
I'm gonna.
No shit.
All right. So, do I need to jump jet over to this one, or can I just
You
like
can
sprint
charge.
over?
You can
I'm
charge.
gonna charge and
You got a plus.
slam this one with the axe.
If I remember correctly, you get with a charge. You get where are you? There's cover attacking. Charge. You get a +1 bonus, 1 plus bonus die to your attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I already have that set up. Let's get this roll going. Rostax, serve me faithfully.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
You hit. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check their defense.
It's 5 with the bonus, with the
Yeah,
crit.
you
or with
hit.
the 6, yeah.
You hit, but you also have a complication, which is I'm just gonna say your axe gets stuck inside this thing when you hit it.
It's stuck in the wraith bone of like the leg joint for a second. It's like he's just kind of tugging. It's like, oh, he just kind of looks up. He's like, oh no.
Oh no. All right, yeah,
You're gonna just see an ultramarine prone on the ground, smoldering, looking up at you, going, "Again, really?"
He's sitting there like, why am I the one that always gets shot?
roll the damage, because I know it's base 12, right?
Base 11.
Base 11. Okay.
Yeah, the bolt pistol is base 12.
Yeah. Jesus. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. All right.
I mean, does it matter if the axe is stuck? Because the leg might be off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 wounds soaked.
9.
9 wounds soaked.
Sorry, it's 8 wounds soaked, but that's resulting of 9 left over.
9 left over. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. 9 left over. Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're fine. It seems that basically your axe just gets stuck into its leg, and you can retrieve it as a free action next turn, but not a free action, as the planned action. What is it called?
Can they punt him? For some odd reason, that's the perfect image in my mind. He's like, hits, get stuck, huh? And it just
Punts.
kicks him over the Valkyrie.
A simple action. A simple action, you can pull it out and attack again, but...
Can I make another attack this turn to pull out my
seize the
pistol?
initiative? Yeah. Give me spend a glory and seize the initiative. That's fine.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna follow up with some shots from the bolt pistol into the joint to try and free the axe.
If you yeah, we'll see how this goes, and we'll get it. So roll me an attack.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Jesus, that's fine. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crits. 7.
You hit something really, really vulnerable.
That's 15 plus the extra, 16 total successes? Fuck.
You needed 4.
That's quite literally aiming the gun and just shooting the gems off of it.
Like you stuck it into the wound where the axe was, and then just pulled the trigger until the clip went dry, until the magazine went dry. Just going. It's
just that quick Space Marine reactionary time.
Yeah. So
it's stuck. I'm gonna free it.
So that means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exalted icons you can shift over. It means you can max your glory with 2, add 2 to the glory pool, and then you would have 3 that you could add to damage.
I'm gonna shift 2 to the glory pool, and then I'm gonna do the 3 extra damage.
Okay. God
That's what I like to hear.
All right, roll me the extra damage.
Okay. So I add those to the damage bonus die, right?
Yeah, the DBD for it.
Okay.
So 2. What's the base damage? 12?
Yeah, 12.
Okay.
That's AP minus 1.
Okay, so yeah.
And Frost Axe was AP minus 2 as well.
All right. It was AP minus 2?
Yeah, on the Frost Axe. I just double checked that.
Okay, yeah. So he did hurt a little bit.
A little bit.
Out of all of that, yeah, he took a little scuffing.
It's a Wraith Guard. What do you expect?
I know. It's hilarious. It's
You
like,
are in melee combat with a dreadnought. All right, let's put this in perspective.
if only there was a lesson from an earlier session that could have played into this.
Oh, gee, I wonder what that lesson could be.
All right.
Bull still wants a suplex one.
Okay, so that is a total of 2 damage plus 12, so 14. It soaks up the wounds. It's AP minus 1s. And it soaks up...
That's great hit. Not so
Yeah.
great damage. But as you said, it's a Wraith Guard.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you managed to do... because you did so well, I'm going to say you managed to free your axe from it. So this is what I'm picturing. You charged up, like, buried the axe into the Wraithguard's Wraith bone, and you're just like, pulling out your bolt pistol, stuck it in there, fired it, a bunch of times, and then finally removed the axe. and
Blast the axe free.
Yeah. All right, it's his turn. He's gonna punch you.
Love it.
He punches
And
you.
for the stomach.
Oh no!
Oh yes, right in the right in the stomach.
Oh!
That is okay. Only 1 additional damage, but
Only.
only. Well, it's AP minus nothing, and it's base DR is 18, so it's 19. But you have a resilience of 12. Right?
12. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
7.
only 7 damage that goes through, so you can soak that up.
Yeah, I'll soak that. That's determination, right?
Determination, yeah. So you soak up
6.
1.
I still take 6.
So you still take 6. But,
Grit your teeth.
Ah. Bonk.
Yeah, it was at least
Calm
it wasn't
down,
a ting. At least he just
Yeah.
had purchase. All right. It is now so you have 6 damage it goes through, yeah. Bull
Okay, so 6 wounds.
Go
Bull
for it, Bull.
or Omega.
Bull is because no longer having shield. Bull sees them to go do that, but goes the other one's still a threat, so goes for that. Oh wow, never mind.
Yeah. You can charge.
Bull can't charge. Bull is slow.
But you don't have your shield. You can run.
You don't have a charge. You can run.
True.
Let me double check, make sure I can set this right.
You can take a
Okay, so-
standard action. Like what's your current move?
6.
Yeah, you can get there in
Yeah.
1 turn easy. It's only 4 spaces.
Yeah,
3
and you
four
can,
spaces.
you can double your move. You double your movement when you charge, as long as you do 4 meters. You got to run 4 meters, but yeah,
So I could run. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bull will just go charge and hit that thing with the stick.
okay.
Big metal bendy stick.
Add one additional bonus die to your attack and get started.
I gotta now figure out.
It's a power maul, Bull.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I love the idea of him just picking up like a trunk and being like, ah.
Would you like to re-roll one of those because you missed with that one?
Did I? Wait.
I
Yeah.
only have 3 total.
You have a total of 3 hits, not 5. You need at least 5 because you got to beat their defensive 4.
Oh, you'd have to roll a 6 on it.
You can re-roll 2. You have to.
Oh, that's true.
You do have 2
Yeah,
wrath.
I'll do that. I have never charged, so my brain doesn't know how to do thing. I just know smash.
Mm-hmm.
I only know smash.
What's your usual attack dice? What's your weapon skill?
Where's my weapon skills? Come on. Where it is? Weapon skill is 6.
Yeah.
Translating to.
It rolled an amount. It rolled
Yeah.
6.
So yeah, so you should have rolled one additional one because you had a bonus one. So just roll one d6, and then if we'll see what it is. If you get a crit on it, then you're good. No. Yes, yeah. If you roll a crit on it.
Yeah.
No. So you'd
No.
have to spend two wrath to re-roll them. You could also spend a glory to add a dice if you wanted to.
It's basically just do the same roll again, right?
With 2 dice.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just roll 2 dice.
So.
Roll 2d6. Or 2d6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So you only have 4, so you don't hit. You can spend a glory to add another dice to roll, if you like.
Are you guys okay with this?
Spend it. We roll enough
Spend it.
crits. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Not my day.
No.
All right. They've all been gone, so it's now Omega or Malik.
I have a question.
Yes.
This Promethean tank over here to our
Yes.
right, is that like securely bolted down?
Yes. It's cemented to
Damn.
the to the ground.
I wanted to magneto throw it at somebody.
Throw it.
Detonate
Well,
it.
Because I literally could grab it, lift it, and throw it with my ability.
Yeah, but it's
okay.
cemented to the ground.
Plan
Oh,
B.
Rock
Yeah.
committed it
Throw
to
the
ground.
ship.
Plan B. Throw the Close. Plan B. Does one of the heavy bolters on the ship have the right arc to shoot at one of these things?
Yes, they have a like 180-degree arc. So basically,
Okay.
let me do the measurement. So you can go from here
Yeah, and over.
all the way over into the back. So
I
Yeah,
once,
and same
since
with
I
you.
already kind of communed with the Wraith once.
with the
Not the Wraith.
the
Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I would like to try to use my tech ability to use its left heavy bolter to shoot the injured one on the left over here by Uthar.
Go for it.
Because it's going to be far better than anything I can do by myself. Now it's a tech ability, but since I already communed with the machine spirit, I want to say
Yeah.
it's either my rank or double my rank. One
I think it's
second.
double your rank.
Yeah, if you see, double rank on bonus of tech up. Okay, so that's +8 for many dice.
Bucket o' dice.
We're not playing Orc.
But
6. Wow.
6. Yeah, you got one you can push over into.
I'd rather
into
just.
exchange.
I'm gonna throw it into damage. Actually.
Okay. Let me find the weapon. Not
Is
melee
it
weapons.
just a standard heavy bolter?
Yeah, it's a heavy bolter. So it's damage is 12, ED is 2. So just roll 2d6. It's AP -1.
2 more.
2 more damage. All right, so it's damage 14. AP -1. So it is really hurt, like really hurt. The bolter just cuts into like Uthar as it punches you, and you kind of reel back. You kind of stand back and you just feel heavy bolter rounds just whiz by you and slam into the Wraith Knight and just pulling chunks out of the Wraith Guard as it's kind of staggers a little bit. So it's just chunks of Wraith bone flying all over the place. As you're hearing just.
Would you consider that?
Yeah.
Would you consider that a full or a simple action?
That's a full action.
Okay. Could I seize the initiative to do it again?
Yeah, you can. Spend
Yeah.
another
Let's go
glory.
for it. Like I don't get to do like actual like proper combat unless
Yeah.
I have something to control. So hell, I'll spend 1 and I'll seize initiative to do another standard shot at the same guy.
Do
It's
it.
like hell. Let's get rid of this. Like let's at least get rid of one of them. 11, 12, 13.
All right.
I'll roll the 2 into glory.
Yeah. Okay. The 2 in the glory.
Yep.
So you're back up to the full.
Back to back.
So-
yeah.
So here's how this plays out. Tiberius charged forward, decapitates the Farseer. One of the Wraith guards fires his cannon, staggering Tiberius. Uthar sprints across to get to the other Wraith Guard, buries his axe into the leg, gets stuck, pulls out his bolt pistol, fires it free, and then as he fires it free, the Wraith Guard brings this massive fist and just connects with his stomach, pushing Uthar back. And as you fall back, the heavy bolter on the Valkyrie just starts opening up and just chews. First, it kind of gets blown bit by bit by bit, and then finally the last bolter shot goes straight through its like cracking its spirit stone and just blows the head right off as it flies away in debris. So it is now dead.
I get that very satisfying off the heavy bolter's barrel.
Yeah, the heat lines coming off of it. You know,
it was the heat of the moment, actually. And that's my turn.
Someone's in chat's asking, Wraithguard, where are the beautiful D-cannon shooting? Tiberius experienced it. Full force.
Yeah, on a crit.
Yes, I took a full blast of D-cannon. It was not a thing I'd like to repeat. I am still breathing, though.
Barely.
Malik's turn.
Like the day.
All right, Malik is going to take the initiative because he's still there as well. Took your initiative, and he runs over into the Valkyrie and grabs the other heavy bolter, swings it around, and just opens it up on the other one as well. So I'm going to give him.
We're going to do this Valkyrian name. It's got us out more pinches than I care to admit.
I mean, it does have a machine spirit, so I'm sure it has a name. All right, ballistic
Nancy.
skill. There we go. That is what it should be called, Nancy.
Nancy.
Oh, terrible shot, Malik.
Not bad. It's 4.
3.
It's the 3, but he's going to spend his 2 determination to try to, or to 2, yeah. Yeah! There he goes.
There it is.
More like it.
Exactly what he needed. So now that's going to roll into damage, which is 12 plus -1. So, yeah, he has got to roll his determination. Yeah, he manages to. That's
7 soak.
Yeah, so he soaks 7. So yeah.
There's 5 left over, I think.
No, because his resilience is 10, -1 because of the bolter, so it's 9. So he soaks 9 of the 12 damage. So he only has 3 left, and then he soaked the rest of it. So, so yeah, he soaked it in, but he's not doing so hot. All right, with that, we're back to the top of the order. Tiberius,
Yes,
you are.
I would like to. I'd like to get a little payback for the D cannon to the face. I don't take particularly kindly to D cannons to the face. Now the thing is that do I engage him in glorious Chadley melee combat, or do I fire something a little bit more psychic at him?
Spicy? Something a little more spicy?
A spice beam of spice. Let's have a look. See, you know what? Yeah, let's use some psychic tomfoolery. I cast Molten Beam at him from my position as I'm picking myself up from the crater that is my current position. With an extremely pissed off look upon my face and azure lightning crackling from thine eyes, I will cast Molten Beam at this dude.
Do it.
The douchey.
That's a 4. No, it's a 3.
3.
Yeah.
I'd like
You
to
can-
re-roll that, please.
Okay. You want to re-roll? You can re-roll up to. You have 4, so you can re-roll up to 4 dice if you like.
Okay, how would I delineate that with my roll?
Just roll 4d6. Just R
Okay.
4d6. Type it in.
Oh. 1d6. There we go.
So that's a 4 because you got 1. You can add an additional dice for glory if you want to try it.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. So 1d6, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be 4 better.
Oh, come on!
You can spend as many glory as you want to try to add dice because that's
I'm
now you have to
going
5.
to spend another bloody glory because this is
Do
going
it.
to happen.
Yeah.
Heavens above.
You can keep going.
How much glory do I have left?
We have 4 left.
May I roll another one, please?
Yes. Do you want to roll all 4? You can.
Yeah, I mean, you could. Go for it. You could do 2 if you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you want.
I'm going to spend 2. Heavens
All right.
above. Right.
Go for it.
Snake eyes.
Huzzah.
There we go.
There it is.
Huzzah.
That's what you needed. All right. So you connect. What's the damage? The base damage on it?
Base damage is. Give me a second. 18. Yep.
Plus
base damage
2
is
ED.
18, and
Yeah.
plus 2 ED. Yep.
Plus 2 ED. So 18 plus 2 ED. So roll the 2 ED, which should be on the thing is on the power as extra damage dice. See your character sheet because I know it's kind of funky.
Yeah, it's currently got bonus dice 3 on right now. It's not. That shouldn't be there, should it?
No, it's fine. You can just take it off. No, there's no bonus dice. Oh yeah, that's for. No, that's your damage. That's damage. So you can take the 2 ED, or you just take that bonus die off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the bonus off. I'll roll the 2D ED now, right?
Yeah, the little red dice. Yeah.
There we go.
So an additional damage. So 19 damage on this thing, and might set the target on fire. We'll see what the fire is.
DN for initiative test.
Okay. He's probably going to be on fire. Because
I hope he will be.
Yes, fire against the thing made out of magic and
Oh
no,
God!
no,
Come
he's
on!
fine. But he still takes
Magical fire.
yes, 9. So there's no AP on this one, right? So it's just 19 damage.
Oh yeah, it's not
So,
just straight damage.
trying to think what it is. So that's 10 minus that. So that's 9 damage he has to soak up. He soaks up 1. There's his luck goes down. So now he has to take 8 damage. So all right. All right. Now it is its turn, and it's going to punch Bull.
Ooh.
No.
it can definitely do it now.
7.
And a crit.
Yeah, and a crit.
Yeah. Well, my defense is now 1 because I don't have the shield anymore. And
Your defense is only 1?
I don't have the shield. That's what
Oh.
it had me at so high.
So 35. Savage attack. 1 mortal wound.
Ooh.
1 mortal wound. If the target survives, they immediately acquire a memorable injury.
Yeah, memorable injury if I survive.
If
All
you
right.
survive.
So, it's going to punch you right across the face. So you went up with this and you try to hit it, and it just kind of careens back and then just wails on you, and it cracks your face, like almost like cracks your jaw a little bit. So you're your jaw's kind of dislocated now. Your jaw will never sit right. Oh,
It
you know,
now
no,
hurts
even better,
all the
even
time.
better. You know how you have the one snaggletooth?
Yeah.
You do not have that snaggletooth anymore. It is gone.
Got one of my favorite too!
It just
you
it
survive.
flies. Yeah,
If I
like
survive.
blood. Poof.
So,
What's your resistance?
13?
Okay, so its damage is only 18, I believe. So you reduce that by. So you only have 5 damage. You only take 5 damage. You can soak that up if you need to. Just roll determination. But you do automatically take a mortal wound. So.
I will do a determination.
Wow. Yeah, you're fine. You soaked up all of it. So you
Nice.
lost. Yeah, but you also got a mortal wound. So you were very determined as it punched you, and blood just splits out as your tooth flies out of your face towards the ruins. Now it's one of y'all's turn.
Because Bull got punched, Bull would like to retaliate,
Okay, y'all go to that.
and
Yeah.
By me.
Yeah.
Bull
Do it.
Bull is going to be not happy, and hit it really really hard with my metal stick again.
Go for it. You hit.
Woo!
Yeah. Actually, you get one. You have one you can put to glory, or you can put it to extra damage.
Extra damage.
All right, so add 1 to your ED pool, and then roll your ED. It's 2. And what's your base DR?
20.
22. Okay. AP minus what?
1.
Okay. So. It manages to soak 5. 22. So, and its determination. Okay, so that's 9. So 13 damage, and it soaks 5. So
8 left.
8 left. Yeah, so here's how this goes. You charge up and miss, and it rears back with its fist and then just clocks you across the face as hard as you've ever been punched. Like, you feel like you kind of may have passed out in the moment of, like, as it hits you, and when it was over, it's just a flash, and your tooth is gone, and, like, there's a scar where your tooth was on your mouth, where it's just ripped open your face. And Bull, being Bull, decides that he's going to hit him harder, and so he swings back and you crump him. Like you bash your maul comes down and smashes its head, splitting it into like pieces as you just keep going down with your full strength and full momentum, and it just sorts of like almost bisects it. Its head rips apart in 2, and the rest of its bits just sort of fall apart as it just kind of crumples into a big mess. You all have cleared it.
A hell of a hit.
Yeah.
He just punched through Wraithbone. That's a hell of a
determined
punch.
individual.
Oh, Bull walks over, grabs his tooth, and starts stabbing it with his tooth.
I imagine the tooth like came over and like bounced off of Tiberius's like helmet.
Yeah.
Bull finds his tooth, walks back, and starts stabbing the gems and go, "No, remove tooth!"
All right. So I think you're all gonna have to do some soaks, and you can recover shock. Just do a recover shock check.
Okay, I'm gonna recover shock.
I'm going to do that as well in just a moment. I love being in a hotel room for one reason. I'm within walking distance of a kettle.
Nice.
Oh yes, fresh cat recap, boys. That's what will bring back my wounds.
Not Tana.
Not Tanati, no. I'm not of the Valhallan discern. No, a good old cap of recap for me right now.
So
okay, so you
Bull and
recover.
Tiberius are both injured, right?
Yes. Bull, Tiberius, and Uthar. They're all injured.
Yeah.
I am the most injured. Prioritize the Ultramarine, please.
Can I do Medicaid checks for the 3?
Yes. Just do Medicaid checks for Tiberius, Uthar, and Bull.
2, 3. They're in left to right. So Uthar, Tiberius, Bull. So 1 to Uthar, 3 to Tiberius, and then 2 to Bull.
So yeah, Bull's
Oh,
full.
recovery.
So I recovered my whole 1 missing wound.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
remember,
recovered
Don't
one
fix
wound.
tooth.
when you are wounded, you actually suffer 1 additional. Everything is 1 ED harder. So it's one D harder. So like if there's a defense of 5, then it's a defense of 6.
Ooh, I recovered 4 shock. Not bad.
Yeah.
I covered.
Hang on, it's red though. Does that mean I have a complication?
Nah, it just
That's
means
what I was
you.
gonna ask.
No, you're fine.
Nah, fine. It's the way it's coded in is any
Okay.
failures is on the.
And I recovered how many wounds? 3.
3 wounds.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm still screwed up, but I'm less screwed up.
Yes.
I'm still at like just under half HP.
I'm
All right.
assuming since I rolled a 6 on the recovery shock, I get 6 back, right?
Yes, you're fine.
Cool, my shock's normal again.
All right, so because Bull's character is built around this, I will say you find a something you can use as a slab shield inside because this is all guardsman stuff. You find some stuff that you can use, so you can grab that.
Oh, here's
find
me
a-
thinking I was going to go hack off a piece of Wraithbone and use that instead.
Paul would like to
Wraithguard's head.
use Wraithguard head as slab shield.
As slab
now.
shield, okay.
Do it.
There you go.
Look,
You have that
trophy.
is a flavor right there. Is you instead of a normal slab shield, you have a Wraithguard's head as a
Love it.
as a slab shield. All right. Malik comes and joins you and kind of points towards the hatch in the back of the ruin and says, we got a meeting to attend. As much as I enjoy playing with these Eldar, and kind of kicks the headless body of the Wraithseer, or the Farseer.
Picking myself up and dusting myself off, I'll nod my head, noting a rather large blackened, charred scar across my my armor now, where I went through D-cannon hit, before turning around and spitefully setting the Farseer's body aflame, because I'm just that pissed off right now. Just like,
Wait, hang on. Atomic, when you did your Auspex check, you said you picked up the 2 large signatures and more than 1 smaller signature.
Yeah,
right?
there was 3 small signatures.
Where's the other 2?
Good question.
You don't see them.
Yeah,
Can I do another all specs check? Like, are they anywhere within 50, like 170 feet or something like that?
Yeah, you can do an aspects check.
Here, I'll do another awareness. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So yeah, you pick up 2 other figures who are moving rapidly away from this location.
oh dear, scouts are going to go and tell of what happened to their Farseer. I can guarantee it.
There seems to be 2 life forms fleeing at a rapid pace from this location.
Different directions. So like one's going one way, one's going another.
They do not
Gives me-
appear to be a threat.
No, I fear of what they may regale to their masters. However, there's little we can do about it right now.
They are not our objective.
No, they're not.
We should still be wary of this contact that we are supposed to meet, since they could be tainted or heretical as it is, considering they are supposed to handle these Xenos gems.
With that, I suggest that we make way to the meeting point and
Okay.
go and see if we can find this chap who was supposed to meet us and didn't.
All right. I'm going to set this up and then we're going to take a break. So you all begin to head into down this like the hatch opens up and it's in a ladder that descends into the darkness. And as you go down there, you realize it's an underground facility. Like it used to be a chapel of some kind that was built underground. You see icons to the Emperor deified. You see giant statues of Space Marines. And I'll show you the current location. There we go.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
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 Spicy.
And you will see, I'll pull y'all's characters out and give y'all power. You are over here at the end. And I'm assuming you're going to be in the back there, Omega.
Yeah, I was trying to move it already.
Yeah. Nope.
No. No.
And then Malik will be here. Okay, and then I'll give you all powers. So you see this arcing area. It's sort of. It's not very. It feels wrong. It feels not necessarily corrupted, I would say, but it's so old that it's almost unrecognizable. In like you wouldn't see anything like this in a modern, in a more recent temple. This is old, like maybe thousands of years old.
Would I recognize the architectural style?
Yeah, it's very similar to the architectural style that you had when you that was around when you were initiated as a Space Marine.
So 30k architecture.
Yes.
We're talking pre-heresy era.
Mhm.
Easy. Lot less skulls back then.
Yeah. Cool. There we go. And then
The Space Marines whose statues, are there any indications of what chapter they're representing?
they represent
legion in this case?
the Sons of Horus, or I should say the what do they call
Lunar
called
Wolves.
the Lunar Wolves? Yeah.
Lunar Wolves,
Oh.
yeah.
Goody.
Oh, goody! Oh,
Well, this
boy.
just got a whole lot more awkward.
Those
Uthar
Marines
is
look
gonna
like
take-
dicks.
Uthar will look at the statue, see the symbols, just kind of tap Tiberius on the shoulder and be like,
I see them, brother. I see them. Before hearing Bull's comment and just saying, an astute observation for one with your particular capabilities. They are indeed dicks.
Are you going to proceed forward into?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you all have control now, so you can move forward.
okay.
In that case, I shall proceed forward.
I'm assuming these are like lifts.
Yeah, those are generators.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
So
You can
right
actually
here
enter-
is
like, this is
actually
an
more
arch.
of a battlement.
Yeah, it's like an arch.
Okay.
This is like kind of like it's like that's what I'm saying. It's huge. That area right there is just like kind of like a little bit of like an inner wall sort of thing. So, and Malik will go up here, and you will see as you approach a very old man who's sitting on some steps leading up to the altar there, and he's kind of looks up and goes, "Oh, you must be the Inquisitorial retinue from my old friend." He kind of stands up and dusts himself off. He looks ancient, decrepit.
You may call me old man.
Yeah. He goes, "My name is Inquisitor Magos. I guess what is it called? Inquisitor Scriptorum Magos. Parthenax."
Or to
Okay.
talk.
So hang on, Inquisitor. So he's an Inquisitor, Magos. What?
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to rack the title in my head right now.
Yeah. He goes, "You are here. You are here with the stones. Am I right?"
That is correct. We are here by orders of the Inquisition and the Inquisitor to retrieve 3 stones and bring them to a contact who is said to be able to destroy them. Though after a charming run-in with the Eldari forces out on the surface, they led us to believe that but they led us to believe that this would be a bad idea.
He looks at you, and then he kind of talks. You can hear him talk in your head. You are warp touched. I am gathering.
I'll send back in with a sort of an affirmative. I am blessed and equally cursed with the powers of the warp. Yes.
You may smell me. He tries like you get the image of like sniffing and of like seeing that kind of stuff, of like inspecting for taint.
So basically, he's freely offering me to scrutinize his purity, effectively.
Yes.
And with that, I sort of, as I don't know if he's good or bad, I'm not going to be brusque about it. I'm going to do it in sort of a respectful way, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I shall proceed at his beckoning and inspect him, basically.
All right. Give me a psychosense. Psychoscience.
Synesians.
Synesians. Yeah.
Psychoscience, whatever the bloody hell it is. Where is it? There it is. I hate having a small little tiny screen.
While he's doing that, can I do a scent check for awareness of the area?
Yeah.
Well, did that pass or fail?
That passed.
Excellent.
So you don't sense any chaos taint at him at all. Nothing.
With the test coming back is confirmed, and I would assume that he is. Is there any way I can tell if he's trying to hide anything? Because a sufficiently powerful psychic could potentially mask this.
Yeah. Give me a insight check.
Okay. So I want to see if there's anything off about this dude. Skills, insight, Badabushki.
Paul, can I do a similar thing but using my what the hell is it called? Where is it? Is it ability? I have an augment that allows me to do like a social role, but with using my tech ability.
Okay, go for it.
Where the fuck is it? No, not that. Not that.
I didn't pick up anything though, right?
No, nothing. He seems fine.
Here it is. Conversational cogitator. Roll tech instead of cunning, deception, insight, or whatever. Once per short or long rest. So I'm going to do that.
The weed.
Just to see, because I'm extremely suspicious of this gentleman.
As you should be.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so you think something's off about him, but you can't tell if it's because he's he feels like he's out of time. That's what it is. It feels like he's out of time.
Huh.
As in, like, he's taken out of the timeline versus he's old and running out of time.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everything about him just matches all of your records for, like how someone would carry themselves and how they talk, and even the title seemed off. That you all seemed off.
And I'll roll whatever amount of crits that were over back to glory, just to replenish our stock.
Okay, there's one more, so...
Very much appreciated.
1, 2, 3. I had 4 in there. I'm not sure how many I needed.
He then approaches you all while you're doing that, and kind of his hands out and goes, "You may trust me. I am one of the few who can deal with such powerful, foul Xenos artifacts."
So, with these scrutinies and tests coming back negative, well, my curiosity is satiated for now, but I'm still slightly cautious. I'll fasten my helmet and maglock it to one side before looking at this chap and saying, "You have passed my stringent of scrutinizing tests. I cannot detect any taint upon you of any sort. That said, though, there is something that does not feel quite right. And I'll just say, I don't know how to I can't put my finger on it, but you seem to be a man displaced from this timeline, a bit from this time."
He kind of smirks and chuckles and goes, "I am old. I may not look it, but I am very old.
I'll sort of smirk and just reply. That makes 2 of us.
3.
Time is suggestive.
It goes, I have seen empires rise and fall. I have seen the universe change so many times I cannot count. I am no longer with the Inquisition, but I find the title is useful. And I was with the Inquisition. One point. I was also, and he looks over you, Omega, a member of the Mechanicum at one point, the Blessed Machine Cult. I was also a member of his unnumbered sons. He looks at you, Tiberius, and goes, I have been many things in my life.
He doesn't have the stature of a space marine, though. How could?
Nope.
He just looks like an old man.
Yes.
Does he have any like augments, anything like that would symbolize that he was once machine?
Yeah, you have some aspects of him look like he has
Okay.
some aspects to him. That,
Okay.
not a lot. But it's very
Yeah,
simple.
but like low level or something.
Yeah. Weird for Magos to have that.
Yeah, exactly. That's like he looks too
He is-
fleshy.
He does not add up.
And
Hang on.
He notices your confusion and kind of goes, I am not normal. and this is the ability that I have, which grants me the powers to destroy such powerful objects.
Tiberius. Uthar's gonna look at Tiberius. There's a term for this. I remember this.
Tadpole ball.
He's gonna kind of look over at Tiberius like, he reminds me of Vulcan, somewhat. Well, there was a term for him. I
Oh, a
remember.
perpetual.
Yes, perpetual.
You are. I'll raise a question. You are a perpetual.
We go by that name at times, yes. Me and my kind.
Then you are of similar ilk and bloodline of that of Vulcan, and I will know who Vulcan is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He is, but he was not one of... He was made to be one of us.
I'm not gonna metagame.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna metagame.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, oh, I like the term like flash in my head. I'm like, Space Marine, Space Wolf might not know this. Librarian might know this.
Yeah.
Space Wolf might have heard stories.
Yes,
Stories are the only thing I know about this.
Yes,
character.
I would say, you know, I have only heard of this. I have only heard of how Vulcan came to be through the most sacred and forbidden texts in our Librarius.
Mm-hmm.
These are
However-
merely tales.
These are tales like other Space Marines might know, but they might not know the actual
There might be
terms for it.
myths. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
myths,
legends.
myths and legends.
So-
amongst Space Marines.
If you are a perpetual, then why then are you human?
He looks at you and goes, "Are you human?" He looks over
My
at Omega,
librarian curiosity is going off through the roof right now. I'm like,
And he looks at
"Ooh,
Omega.
Interesting.
and he goes, "Are you human, servant of the machine spirit?" And he looks over at Bull and goes, "Are you human?"
Oh, I ogre.
He's human enough.
His nose starts bleeding.
None of us can say we're truly human. That's the scary part about this.
That's his
Busy
point.
talking to the shield.
But what all of us can say is that we serve with an unwavering loyalty to the Emperor upon this golden throne. Can we say the same of you?
He kind of sighs and goes, "You can trust that I have the best intentions for my kind and for humanity."
Seeing very little alternative and very little else to go on right now, I have no choice but to suggest to the party that we proceed as planned. He's off, but he's not like wrong. If you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
He's not hostile.
Yeah. It's like it's like it's very cautious, but it's like, yeah, I don't see a reason why not to, but I'm not gonna like it.
Uthar is
Give
going
me a reason to purge yet, so.
Uthar
It's
is
just
gonna
like,
Uthar will make one comment to him, and he will say, "You have chosen a truly interesting place for this meeting. This is a temple to the Lunar Wolves."
He kind of goes, "Ah, yes. The Sons of Horus.
The traitors.
The traitors. This was once their domain. This whole planet.
No more, thank you.
It was ravaged during the end of the heresy. But this remained deep, buried. And it serves my purpose."
Paul, does it look like that this person would have been knocked out or put to sleep like the Eldar said? Or does he look completely fine?
He looks completely fine.
I just had a light bulb moment. I'm like, he was supposed to be asleep down here or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was not. Omega would probably, like, it's like the memory bank filled up for a second. And he would have said that to everyone in their earpiece. It's basically like, either they lied or he lied or something. That's like the one thing that, upon of other things, it's not adding up.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
something
true.
It would chime over the private Vox link that Uthar has at the party, because he's still wearing his helmet. He's like, something is not off. Something's not right here. The
This is
Eldar were
true.
right about that one thing.
This is true. The Eldar did claim that they had incapacitated you, and we were to find a prone and incapacitated human down here, yet we find you alive and well.
He kind of spits when you say Eldar, and he goes, "They were afraid of me. They fear what they cannot control."
I will get a grim nod of agreement there. At least we share that one commonality. We both dislike the Eldar. It's
kind
a
of
very
careful. He very carefully, he's not being demanding. He just kind of leaves his hands out and goes, "Shall I proceed?"
I see no alternative. Hello?
Yeah. You hand it to him.
I mean, he has it in their possession.
Sorry. He has it in their possession, but it's just like, I feel like Omega wouldn't be happy with it, but there's no logical reason. Like, I feel like he's just like he's doing calculations, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, but it's like it's.
Then I
It's
should
not-
just I shall simply look at this perpetual in the eye, Sicor to Sicor, whatever, and just say, you have given me no reason to trust you, but you have given me no reason to distrust you. I see no alternative, and I will hand over these gemstones to him.
Okay. As you hand over the gemstones, he pulls them up, he picks them up, and he looks at them and goes, "This is about right." And he kind of pulls them up, puts them in his hand, and then out of his robe come these little scarab-like creatures that come up and pick up the stones. And they roll down on off of his hand and kind of, they're like the metal scarabs. And they skitter
I know what
away.
scarab.
And as he skitters away, you see it skitter towards one of the statues over here.
No.
And out from behind the statue stands a very tall metal creature. Looks skeleton-like. And they don't
Does his name begin
smile.
with T?
They don't smile. But he seems to be smiling. And he goes,
Damn it! I knew I should have done a check.
I'm just giving him Travis.
"Thank you. I've been looking for these.
Son of a mother.
But let me introduce myself. I know of you, Tiberius Sicor, one of the unnumbered sons, and a man who, a marine who brings glory to his father and his chapter. You, son of Fenris, I have watched you with great interest. And you, Bull, you are one of the finest specimens of your kinds I have ever witnessed. And looks over. Oh, and Megos, your dedication to your craft is the only way that you would have gotten this one of these from that Forge world. And you,
Just
little
interrupt for a second.
Malik. Yeah.
You're doing a fantastic job at the accent.
Thank you. And it goes, I apologize. I had to bring pull everything I had to get you to come here, but it is for a purpose. I promise you. And he goes, but let me introduce myself. I am Trazen, the Infinite. And with that, we're going to take a break.
Son of a mother.
We'll be right back.
My brain, you had it, my brain clicked and went, wait.
Yeah.
Oh
As soon as she said Scarab, I'm like, son of a mother.
no! I was like, no, it can't be him.
We'll be right back.
Did you make this because you just read like the
Infinite
Infinite
Divine?
Divine?
Yes, this is why I did this campaign.
The Necron comedy?
Yes.
Oh my god.
We'll be right back.
Ball.
All right.
Emotional damage.
My oil is boiling.
Welcome back, y'all. I spent a lot of time on this, as you can tell, and I'm glad it worked out. So, as he's sitting there, he kind of Trazen nods to the man you talked to and said, "Well done." And he kind of nods and goes, "Thank you, my lord." And he kind of walks off into the shadows. Unless you try to do anything to the man as he's walking away.
Point. What's the point? The razor threat is standing there and made out of metal and grinning like an idiot,
Yeah.
whilst not grinning.
And now
Yes.
has
He's permanently
5
grinning.
stone, 4 or 5 stones?
3. Yeah.
3 stones, sorry. Yeah, 3 stones.
Great. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, I am sorry. It was required. I needed your assistance for this. You see, these stones are a key. A key
To what?
to the realm of chaos.
Goody.
The Eldari." I'm trying to get the accent back. The Eldari, they are a arrogant bunch. They created something, or let something be created, that they shouldn't have. Here, in this cathedral. Kind of gestures around. And
Sorry,
go ahead.
No, nothing. Please continue.
And when they realized their folly, they trapped it in a bubble of the, how do I put it, want me to look on the name of it, of the webway, hoping that it would be secured. But this creature was so powerful, so ruthless, that 3 of their great seers were required to sacrifice their lives to seal them in. So, they figured they could keep them safe. But time has a way of getting away from you. Not everyone has my abilities. You see, I am not just a member of the Infinite Empire. I have the largest collection in the galaxy. I should send you. You should come by sometime and see my galleries. You would be very impressed. But I get ahead of myself. You see, I need to add more to my collection. I have desires, I have hobbies, and my next piece of my collection, which is exquisite for my 13th Black Crusade exhibit, it resides in the warp. The only one who can get me the power to do so, to reach this, is inside that webway. But trust me, I have saved so many of your kind. I have a bit of a soft spot for humanity. I was there when as he's doing this, he's walking towards the front. I was there when Cadia fell. I helped fight the chaos from taking it. It's moving towards the altar in the back. I was there during the heresy. seeing such noble fighters struggle for existence. It is inspiring. So I knew who better to deal with an ancient menace that not even the Eldari could contain, but members of humanity. And as he walks over, he kind of like lets go of the stones around the altar, and the altar sort of just kind of shifts a little bit, and you see the stones start to levitate. They get to about equidistant from you, from each other around it, and then almost like a holographic, a spectral webway gate is formed, and you feel this immense power pulse out of the webway, and it opens, and out steps a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, creature.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's feathered. It's got this very long neck, wings, and it steps forward, and you can hear him in your head as well as outside. And when he goes, "Our deal, Trazyn, the so-called infinite, is complete." And Trazyn says, "Not quite yet. You still need to give me the power." And he kind of sighs and looks at him and looks at you and goes, "Who are these mortals?"
You're right there, Ferric.
I'm boiling over too. It's just like
You're like, brother, I'm having an aneurysm here.
Well, Paul immediately looks at his phone and goes, I don't have enough bombs for that.
He goes,
Craven. And a changer of ways.
They are colleagues.
bull fucking shit.
But I don't need to go right now.
God. And he kind of hesitates for a moment and goes, "Fine. You will have it." And then kind of like opens up his one of his clawed hands and outstretches a black crystal. It seems to be it's the almost like looks like a chaos star, and it kind of hovers from his hand and towards Trazyn, who grabs it and goes, "Thank you, but you should learn something." And he kind of looks at it and goes, kind of quizzical, and goes, "I never like to part with my collection." And then suddenly, the webway gate smashes shut, trapping him in real space. And you see the scarabs skitter with the stones, trying to skitter away. And Trazyn steps back and goes, "But don't say that I did not give you anything. These are your entertainment." And steps back into the shadows. What do you do?
Wait, but there's like dumb question. Is there any way I could quickly tell if there's like a secret tunnel he's gonna try to like leave from?
Yeah,
or
give me an aspects. Your aspects
Treason.
chain.
He can do pretty much what he wants.
Yeah, but I'm just like is he just like gonna like walk out the fucking door? Because
I know meta bullshit, so I know what he can do because
Yeah.
I've read the Infinite
crit
Divine.
fail, but 11 total, but with a crit fail.
But Paul
there-
is just like, what?
There's no sorts of exits you can see from here. And you can see that Trazyn is still there. In fact, what he does is you realize something. Around there, this whole time, you see there are 4 black pillars that seem to be embedded into the walls.
Oh, oh no. Are they?
Yeah.
I think I saw them. I thought it was enemies.
I thought they're just
hidden
actual
at first.
pillars.
No, they're Blackstone,
Oh.
So,
which means.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna let the. I apologize. My head is machinating, but you spent all the time, buddy. By all means.
Oh no.
You were focused on the old man, so it wasn't really really feel. But now that you see there, you realize what's before you is a Lord of Change. And this Lord of Change should be very powerful right now. Very powerful, but it does not feel like it is. And that's when you realize that you yourself are a little bit drained. So, as long as you're in this room, you will suffer a 2+ additional difficulty to cast any psychic spells.
Yay, a debuff
Oh,
specifically for
darn.
me.
It's also
Yeah.
for him.
Okay.
It's also for him,
This is a
too.
good- this is a
Yeah.
good- This is a good point.
Yeah. So,
Would Tiberius realize what these are?
yes. I
I would
mean,
hope so.
you've dealt with, I mean, the Death Watch has dealt with
They're
Blackstone,
obelisks, right?
yeah, obelisks. They're obelisks, yeah.
Then I shall simply say, brothers, all hope is not lost, though the circumstances are dire. It appears our host has planned this. We are surrounded by Blackstone, which means we must do our duty and return this one from whence it came, pointing at the Changer of Ways.
It kind of like hisses at you and goes, "Puny mortal, you will do no such thing." And then heads towards you. So let's see who wants to go first.
Uthar will go first if you guys don't mind. He's just kind of chomping at the
By all
bit here at
means.
this betrayal. It's
Betrayal! It's
it's the excuse to say this curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna use the jump packs and charge the chain. This is a Lord of Change, not a Changer of Ways, right? So is it two
Yes,
heads
Lord
or the
Change.
one head?
It's
Okay.
it's got one head. Yeah.
Okay. Changer of Ways is the one with two heads. That's right.
Mhm.
Yes, my apologies. Lord of Change. Banish this
Okay.
great demon.
Oh, and of
I tell you what,
course
if
it
we
would be
succeed,
Zinch as well.
if we succeed this, I am applying to the Grey Knights.
Yeah, Uthar will use his jump pack and like rush this thing.
Okay, I will say, notice one thing. As you get close, you realize that on its visage is armor, and you recognize it. It's ceramite armor, and on his armor is symbols of the
A thousand suns, isn't it? Oh, Uthar's going to go full rage on this guy.
Yeah.
He's
Please,
losing
let there be
his
some
shit
power
right
for
now.
this. The love between these two must be.
Oh,
I will give you
he's
a +1 dice to his attacks. So
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he is angry now. As soon as he sees that armor, he's gonna let out a howl of rage.
yeah, go for it.
Traitor! And strike with his axe. So you said +1.
+1 to all attacks for him.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Frost axe charging.
So no.
No.
No. I mean, his defense is not high, but that's still only 3. So
Can I seize the initiative and empty the clip from the bolt pistol into him again?
do it.
Alright. Is this still doing
that hits.
nothing?
No,
Okay.
that hits. That actually does 1, 2. So you actually have 1 additional. You can move to glory, or you can use into additional damage.
I'm gonna do additional damage.
Okay, 1 additional damage.
I want additional damage on this thing.
Roll your additional damage for your pistol.
Oh, and that's with the damage too. Damn.
So that's 12 total, or no, 14 total.
Yeah, 14 total.
Okay. You charge, your axe swings and doesn't connect as it kind of dodges out of the way, and you pull the entire, like, you just shoot at him point blank with your bolt pistol, and it bounces off of his visage. And he kind of snarls and goes, "I thought I saw a wretched dog of Fenris," and then swings at you with his staff of Jinch. All right. Boop.
Nah, he'll just retort with traitorous sorcerer scum.
Crit. Barely,
no.
but you crit. Do. Let's roll the 2d6. Oh, so 45. 45 is visceral blow. The target suffers 1 mortal wound, and each character engaged with the target must pass an agility test or fall prone. So a DN3 agility test.
Okay. So DN3 agility.
Yeah, so you're falling prone. So you charge in, you miss, and then you just fire at it with your bolt pistol, and it bounces off, and he smacks you down, like knocks you prone with his.
He sweeps the legs pretty much.
Yeah, he sweeps the
staff.
legs. That is a 16 DR. AP -1. So
he's easily overtaking my resilience.
Yeah, by about 4. Plus 1 mortal wound.
So I'll try and soak some of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the mortal wound already went through, so I'm at 8 out of 14 now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see how much I can soak. Not good.
1. So that's so now you have like 5, right?
Yeah.
So 5 damage you take. So
Yep.
you take 6 damage total, and you're down 1 shock.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
now it is.
I'm down 10.
You're down 1 shock. So I think
Yeah.
you dropped it down to like you have 8 shocks still.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, 8 shock, but only 4 wounds, right?
Yeah.
If I did this right.
Yep. All right. One of y'all can go. He's already gone.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Will the nullification field still work if 3 pillars were erect rather than 4?
Each pillar being removed will reduce the effects by 1. So if there are 2 pillars left, there's none. But if there's 1 pillar, you'll reduce it by 1.
What say this then, GM, that a pillar may or may not be knocked over and a shard is used instead as a melee weapon?
Are you going to Calcar this? Are you going to rip a Blackstone thing out and beat him to death with it?
I am thinking of following in my my Captain Marvel roots. Yes, it works for Cal. Why can it work for me?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I like it.
Right, excellent. So, first off, I need to go and actually try and,
rip it out.
Grab one of these pillars.
Which one do you want to try to grab? The one on the left or right of him?
The one on the right, to be so kind. So this one over yonder.
Yeah, that's fine. In fact, you can put yourself like right here, pull it up, and then reach over and hit him because it'll give you a reach of 2, so you can be 2 away from the.
Outstanding.
to hit him.
Right. What do I need to make this succeed?
Strength test DN 6. You can add
This
glory.
is going to be entertaining.
Yeah, you can't re-roll because you've used all your
No, I can't.
wrath.
But I'd like to add some glory. I'd like to add. How much pool glory do we currently have?
3.
3. May I take 2 of those, gentlemen?
They go for it.
Go for it.
Right.
So you add
Right.
2 additional dice. Yeah.
So it'll be /R 3d6.
Yes. Whatever. What's your strength total?
Oh, my strength rating? Oh, my attribute rating.
Yeah, strength attribute.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
It'll say rating.
Oh, 5.
Okay, so you if you look at your attributes under strength, just add a bonus dice of +2, and then hit that roll next to it, and that should be good. So that you're rolling 7 dice.
What the? Why? Okay. I'm sorry. I am running on 3 hours sleep. I'm blind. I'm not looking at my strength right now. So sorry. It's under attributes.
Yeah.
Right. Strength. Oh, okay. My strength rating is 5. Yes. So bonus dice +2. Roll the bloody dice. Right. Here we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
You're good.
Please work.
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
succeed. Barely. So you run over, you grab this pillar, and you struggle, but you rip this black stone out of the wall. You're feeling like drained as you're doing this, and now you have it in your hand. Would you like to make an attack?
I would like to make an attack. Yes, I'd like to try and skewer this bastard with it, or smash it, whatever works best.
Roll your for under combat. I believe it's a combat, or it might be under skills. I think it's under skills. Under skills, roll a weapon skill check.
Okie dokie, it finds that. Weapon skill check.
You crit. You hit.
Oh, yes.
Roll the crit.
Right, so that is 2d6, isn't it?
2d6,
Yep.
and then whatever that number is, I'll tell you what it is.
That is
46.
46. 46.
Murderous onslaught.
There you go.
Target suffers 1d3 plus 1 mortal wounds and is knocked prone. Very appropriate.
Wow.
Perfect.
So roll 1d3, and then it'll be plus 1 mortal wound. And if you want to spend 2 glory, you can add 2 additional mortal wounds.
Just do it.
Okay, so if we're doing it, we're adding the additional mortal wounds. So what am I rolling, sorry? /R 1d6. Sorry, d3.
1d3, yeah.
2.
So 2. So that means you do 3 plus 2, so 5 mortal wounds, and then roll. What is a pillar for damage?
Is he using the whole pillar or like a
Yes,
sliver of it?
he's using the whole pillar.
I have
So
literally
just
been picking
take
up.
Bull's Maul and just add times that by 2. So instead of a DR 20, it's a DR 40.
Nah. I think it's wishful thinking.
Yeah, I mean, look at the war gear, because I think they actually have something for like
That's what I was going for. I just didn't know if it'd be like unwieldy
Improvised.
because it's so big.
yeah.
I'm just hoping that because it's made out of blackstone, it's going to do a bit more.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna break a sliver off and try to stab it into him.
No, we're going for the full Calgar.
Go for it. Yeah.
Go for it.
Bull has a plan, but Bull doesn't know how this plan is gonna work out.
There's an industrial bludgeon.
You know what? I'm gonna say because it's Blackstone, I'm gonna call it a Nemesis Demon Hammer.
Oh.
The future weapon of our librarian, a Blackstone hammer.
This was the hammer I slayed a decorated demon with.
So it's strength, which is I
Yeah.
think 5, right? Plus 8.
Yeah.
damage. So
Unwieldy. What the fuck's unwieldy? It has an increased DN if that matters.
that's
If
fine.
you're going to consider it unwieldy. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. It's
Like
force,
it's
it's
DN to
brutal.
hit, yeah.
Yeah. What's your
Brutal and force.
psychic mastery, or your, I think it's willpower when it's force, right?
I think so. Let me double
Look it
check.
It's willpower. It's
Yeah.
will.
Willpower.
You add half your will
So it's your strength plus half your will.
plus 8.
Plus 8.
Okay, my strength is 5 plus my willpower, which is 5, so that's 2.5.
So yeah, so it should round it down to 2. So it's
Okay, 2.
15.
it's 15 strength. So that's 15 damage, I should say. And it is a -3 AP. And it's ED of 6. So roll me 6d6.
And you know what a brutal does on these ED dice, Paul?
No.
Brutal weapons inflict appalling traumatic wounds. When you roll extra ED, he got 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8.
5, 6, 7. On results of 5 and 6,
It's 2 damage. Normally it's 6.
2
it's
damage for brutal. Yeah.
And 3 and 4 is 1.
Or 1 damage for brutal. Yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 damage on top of your. What did we say?
18.
18
No,
damage.
It was 8 plus 5 plus 2, so
2.
that's 17 or 15.
15 plus
Plus
8.
whatever that was, 8. So that'd be another 23. That's 23.
Okay, so because I was not expecting this, I figured I think that's a fair equivalent. You're beating a greater demon to death with a black stone pillar. I feel that's an appropriate equivalent of a demon hammer. All right, so that is, yeah, we said it was 15 plus 8, so that's 23. All right, and then it's going to do a determination check.
You have taken into consideration all of the mortal wounds, haven't you? Because we used all the glory on.
Oh,
as well.
yeah, I forgot about that. That was an additional 6 mortal wounds, right?
Correct, I believe.
Yeah. So it's at least 6 damage.
We really went all in on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want this thing dead. Uthar and Tiberius want this thing dead for different reasons entirely.
For the glory of the chapter, of course.
Glory of the chapter, but Uthar's like, I want to kill a fucking traitor!
Okay.
Saga.
Okay. I mean, he's not prone, so he's on his butt. But you do a lot. That's 14. He managed to soak some of it, but 7 of it. So you still did half damage. On top of that, okay, yeah. He's not doing so good. So here, let me paint the picture. Uthar runs forward going, "Traitor!" and misses with his axe, fires his
Bolt pistol.
his bolt pistol, bounces off. It goes, a dog of Fenris, and then knocks him down. And Tiberius, while Uthar is running forward, Tiberius runs over and grabs the pillar. And so as Tiberius gets, was it knocked prone? I think, yeah. As you get knocked prone, he rips this out of the wall and then just smashes this thing over the head, knocking it down. Any clever lines there, Tiberius, as you're smashing him?
I want to have something witty. I've not got anything.
I feel like you had the moment where you're grabbing it and you're like not Magnus, that would be bad. Calgar, give me strength, and just ripped it.
I'll just go. Calgar sends his regards.
Smacks him. All right, now who wants to go next?
I guess Bull wants to. I don't know if I want to do what I was thinking because there's people there.
You were gonna throw a grenade, weren't you?
Worse than that. Bull wants to take all 3 of the grenades, wrap them on a stick, and beat it and have it explode on him as he's hitting it.
You can try, but I'm gonna give you. You're gonna have to make a tech check to build yourself a grenade maul.
Grenade. Oh Jesus.
Okay.
If you
And
kill
you
this
will-
thing before my... Go on.
And you will blow up your maul. You will not have a maul.
Bull
If
is
you-
okay with this.
If you kill this thing before my turn, I'm just gonna say, "I told you all," and then
and levitate away.
just walk away.
So tech check
Moonwalk.
to see if I can even wrap bombs on the mall,
Yes.
right?
Yes, it's a tech check of 3. No, you can't. God, thank you, Fair.
I don't
Here
even-
comes Tiberius with a blackstone chair. Poof.
I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it from downtown.
Okay. Well, I didn't expect to even be able to do that to begin with. I mean, I didn't have the capability. I'd have to get what 2 successes on that.
Yeah, 3, and you got a critical. You succeeded it, but you only.
I have nothing to put to reroll anything, so.
No.
Well, we'll still gonna go screw it and go walk up to it and try and beat it.
Well, I don't think you have the movement for it because you can't run.
It's within 6.
I guess it's 4. Yeah, you get there.
Yeah.
You walk.
Well-
you just walk up, trundle. Just the image of like these blurs of light as like the 2 Space Marines Dragon Ball Z their way towards this thing, just like and this Wokrin just like boom boom.
Ogren with a
Ogren.
Wraithguard head
Yeah, with a Ryko head as a shield.
and a maul. Originally, I was gonna have Bull walk over to Traz and go, "I borrow this," and rip his arm out. Anyways, Bull's gonna smack now.
Okay, do it. You do it. That's what you needed.
Yay!
No additional damage. It's 20 damage base, right?
Yep, AP -1.
AP -1. Okay. So. All right. He's gonna try to soak. He soaks it. You smash him, and he kind of reels back from it a little bit, but he's still okay. You didn't do nearly as much pure destruction as the Blackstone Hammer, but I feel like that's gonna be Tiberius's nickname. You know, is the Blackstone Hammer.
If I survive this, I fully intend to take the Blackstone and have it forged into the Blackstone Hammer. That's gonna be my new weapon.
from the Vulcan, from the salamanders.
Yes.
There we go.
Question. Just more of curiosity. How much of the Blackstone broke when it landed on top of it, or is it completely solid still?
It's still solid. These things are tough.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
The planet
They had
broke before this Blackstone did.
Yes,
yeah,
it
I
did.
was gonna say, they had to drop a Blackstone fortress just to break up a planet full of these things.
All right, Omega, you want Malik to go, or are you gonna go?
I have questions, then I'll decide.
Okay.
Because largely speaking, this is a situation that Omega can't really do much in. So there's some options, but I'm trying to figure out the best way of potentially utilizing these options, because we have 2 generators, potential options of maybe using them in some way.
Yeah,
we
one's
also,
on, one
are
is
these,
off. So
Are these 2 giant statues, are they stone or metal?
stone.
Damn it. I was going to say, if they were metal and they were holding a giant metal sword, that could be like Magneto, a sword across. That was going to be one of my ideas of just like, fuck it, I don't know.
Is there a bell in that building?
It's underground.
Well, they had
They put bells in ships.
That's true.
And this
But
is technically a religious building, correct? We kind of established that.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out, could I make a tech check as to figure out why the hell there's generators to begin with?
Sure.
Like, are they wired into something? Like, it seems weird if this was a holy site. Why would they need power generation?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it
Yeah.
seems weird. So, could I just do like a tech check to see if I can even like detect what the fuck they're even here for?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a straight roll because with my thing. Yeah. Crit success and 7, 8, 9,
They don't seem to be
10,
part of the
11.
They don't seem to be part of the original design. They've been added there. They're old. They're 2,000, 2 to 4,000 years old. But someone brought them down here because the lighting in the area is on. So they're obviously keeping the lights on.
Oh, it literally is just for lights.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, that's at least information.
You've worked out how the lights work.
Hey, I can turn the lights off if that helps anybody.
No.
Let's have Malik go because I'm even trying to even think of a way of like utilizing my skill set to try to even do anything.
All right.
Don't you have gun?
I have guns, but like I'm not gonna be able to shoot the damn thing. I have like 4 dice.
All right. So Malik is going to raise. You know what? Malik is gonna go full Malik. Combat knife out. And try to stop. He killed the what was it, a bloodletter with his with a combat knife before. He's gonna do it again.
It is a blessed blade now.
Yeah. Charging in. Actually, probably charging in this direction.
No.
So remember,
Yeah, there's a nice pillar right there.
yeah, there's a pillar there. It's almost style points if he climbed up on the pillar and leaped down and stabbed this thing.
Rode the pillar down and
Yeah.
stabbed it.
All right. All right. Let's go. Nope. And Malik runs over with his knife, reaches out and goes, boom, and then like the knife just like chinks off of the armor and then like loses his hand and just kind of falls before him. Do you want to go, Omega?
Sure. The only thought I have is the one that's on. Could I like Magneto one of the conduits at the thing and try to zap it?
You can try. Yeah.
Like I'm trying to figure out because like I know like either with my axe or with my like plasma rifle, I'm probably not gonna do or arc rifle. I'm probably not even gonna hit this fucking thing. I'll probably kill one of the party members.
Yeah.
So he's like, I guess I'll do what I'm good at. So I would say he would try to pick up the thing, but I'm assuming it's securely fastened and probably too big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll Magneto my way up to here, which I can do as a simple action, and then I'm gonna try with my full action, try to basically use my Magneto powers to take one like the main power conduit and like stab it into the thing to basically or wrap around him or whatever. Basically, conduct all the energy from the generator into the bird.
Okay.
Which I'm calling it from now on as an insult.
Yeah. It's a ranged attack, but you can use your tech check for it.
Yeah. It's like, I hope this works. Like that's basically that's where we're at right now. So you want me to use a tech check to try to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I hope this works is pretty much the motto of this fight right now.
Yeah. Crit
Yeah, you do
success
it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Roll me a crit.
Oh yeah, I get to do that. I've only done that once. Oh, it's almost a 66. 56.
Oof. Let me look at the... Prone is... oh, your defense is reduced by 2. And against... Okay. I didn't know that. He's prone. So Malik actually hit him.
Oh.
Okay.
So let me roll Malik. So he still lost his knife inside of him, but he definitely did it. Malik is going to do a whopping, and I mean a whopping total of 5 damage to this thing. But
Damage is damage.
yeah, +1. But he's gonna soak it because he's a lord of change. So yeah, he basically runs over and like leaps down and just stabs into this thing's like wing, and it just jams in there, and then it can't pull it out. So he's just sort of stuck to this thing. All right, but yeah, you definitely hit, and with that crit is a
56, yeah, whatever it is.
a bone-shattering impact. Target suffers. Target suffers 1d3 +1 wounds, and if you spend a glory, which we don't have, you don't have any glory.
We don't have any more.
Yeah, if you'd have done that, you would have gotten, you'd have been able to restrain it. Which would have
Dumb
been
question.
super. Yeah.
Do I have extra crits I could have rolled into glory to then spend on glory?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could have definitely done that.
So
Because
let's
it's
do
1,
that.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, you only needed 3 to hit him. So,
Okay, yeah, and I rolled like one,
So you have
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 crits, so
Yeah.
I'll roll that into glory, and then I'll
And
use
you-
however many of it.
And you automatically get a glory because you rolled the crit. You actually get 2 glories because
Yeah.
every time you roll crit on the wrath die, you get a glory. So you
Okay.
get at least 2, plus you're gonna roll the other ones into glory.
Yeah, I'll roll everything into glory, and then spend immediately whatever out of it to restrain them.
Okay.
And I'll roll the D3 for wounds. Or for the crit wounds, anyway. I'm not sure what... Yay, 3. I'm not sure what the electricity damage is.
+1. I mean, this kind of works for that. So it's 1d3 +1. The damage for this, let's see. I think there's a
Is there like a
table
chain
for-
lightning, like psychic ability or something? I don't know.
There is.
There is.
There's a lightning weapon, like lightning claws.
Oh.
I could do it.
Exotic melee weapon. Shock maul. There we go. A shock maul or shock whip. They're the same thing, just a little bit different. Yeah, shock whip, which is this
I
is
think whip makes more sense, yeah.
strength +4. So whatever your strength is, +4 damage, +2 ED.
I mean, this is gonna tickle him. My strength is only 2. No, actually, it's
Yeah.
3 because of my power armor.
So 7 plus 2 damage. You can roll 2 damage. Plus you also have rending and agonizing as part of it.
Ooh.
So
So slash R 2d6. Nope.
and agonizing is designed to inflict maximum damage. Every wound inflicted is an agonizing weapon. It inflicts 1 shock. So didn't do anything that turn. Yeah, he shrugs it off because his resilience is that. But it did take, was it 3 damage, 4 damage plus
Or
Plus
restrained
you-
and however many shock, whatever that is.
plus I think they have to be successful. Everyone inflicted. Yeah, that's right. So he automatically takes shock damage,
Yeah, 4.
4 shock damage plus no, because it's strength is +4, so it's strength +4, and you have 3, so 7.
Yeah.
So he automatically takes 7 shock damage. So he can't soak those. So
Huzzah!
Okay.
but he does manage to he can't soak, but he does manage to shrug off the attacks because total damage is 7 + 4. 11. Yeah, it doesn't beat his resilience. But because the shock, it automatically you electrocuted him with the
Yay!
shock. So
And he's restrained? Hopefully?
no. Yeah, he's restrained if you play
Oh,
if you
yeah.
you did
Yeah, I'll
you
spend
spent-
it, yeah. So the thing wraps around him or whatever else.
Yeah. It is target is restrained, and attack and takes 1 + 1 wound for every glory you spend. So he did 1, he's restrained, and then he takes but yeah, it's still 12, it's still beyond his. So it's
Yeah.
still fine.
That's fine.
All right. Now it's
Take that, bird.
I think it's top of the line, so it's one of y'all. Here we go.
Yep.
I'm going to take a moment to get up since I was knocked prone as well.
Yeah.
And then, with your guys' permission, I'll take another swing with the frost axe.
By all means, have another swing.
So Uthar, like in the moments that this is all happening, like the seconds this is all happening, he's like quickly getting up, and he's still howling in rage, seeing this former Thousand Sons still breathing. So he's gonna swing again.
Okay, so you got a crit for sure. You hit him. His damage his defense is down by 2, so he's got a little less. So you definitely hit, and you get an additional 2, and you crit, so you get 1 glory automatically, and you get 1, and you have max glory, so you can.
I'm gonna shift that over to damage.
Okay.
Because Uthar wants this thing dead.
I would hope so. If you start healing it, we might have questions.
Go for it.
All right, rolling damage. And because I crit, I roll on the crit table as well, right?
That's correct. You do need to roll crit roll.
So it's 2d6.
That's 2d6, yeah.
Yep.
So, Paul, his defense is also decreased by 2 because of the restrained.
Yes.
So if he's prone and restrained, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a defensive 1.
Yeah.
Perfect time to smash him over the head.
66.
Order
66.
Order 66.
Ooh, I really want to know what this does.
If I remember correctly, it's pretty freaking nuts because it's the worst one. It's the
worst one, yeah.
Grisly amputation.
Ooh, yes.
Target suffers 1 mortal wound and 1 limb is destroyed. Roll 1d6. On an even result, activating player may choose the limb. On an odd result, the GM chooses.
Come on.
Pick head. Pick
on.
head. I know it says limb, but
Oh, it's not rolling. What?
/roll.
Roll 20. Sometimes roll 20 hicks up, so it could just be the fact that
Oh,
it's
no.
lagging. There it is.
Use the wrong
That's
thing.
even.
That's
Choose that glorious limb.
Oh. Would the head be available?
It's
No.
limb.
No? Okay,
It's limb.
it's limb. I'm
wings.
taking one of his wings off.
Okay, to make him not fly,
We
so he no
can't-
longer has fly.
A suitable assault.
Yeah.
Insult, sorry.
Half bird.
All right, and you roll. Okay, you roll 1d6. Okay, yeah. It also suffers 1 mortal wound. So it is wing is destroyed, and suffers 1 mortal wound. Roll your additional damage. Oh, you already did, didn't you?
Yeah, I already did.
So 4 plus 12, so 16 damage.
Yeah, 16 damage.
Plus 1 mortal wound, so 17 damage. Yeah. What in the AP minus what?
AP minus 2.
Oh, that's what I want to do on my turn. I forgot about what I wanted to do on my turn.
So you brutally hack, and I mean, I don't mean like just a slice, like you are just like chopping it like you're chopping wood. As you grab this wing and just start going to town on this wing. Just, it is painful. You can hear the bones snapping inside of it as blood is splurting out. And so you're just in a rage, ripping this thing off as you finally just tear it away from his form. As he's still pinned to the ground from this, with this black stone. All right, now it's his turn.
He's gonna surrender, right? Wave the white flag. I'm just gonna go back. I'll open up the portal. It's fine. You know. My B.
All right. He is going to look at you, Tiberius, and he's going to reach his hand out and try to summon an ability. All right. So Because it's still the pillar is no longer functioning as it's supposed to. It is only a DN of 1 plus 1. So does that beat your so your defense is 5, right?
Let me double check for you, sir.
It's 4 or 5.
My defense is 3 for some reason.
Okay, so yeah, so it beats you. So it beats your defense, so it attacks. But he doesn't do any damage.
Oh no, that's the worst kind.
You just suffer 1d3 mortal wound and give me a corruption test, DN3.
Question, because curiosity.
Oh, the shield, right?
No,
no, never mind.
Well, I'm curious if it's a psychic test, because
yeah,
psychic.
it is.
Doesn't the Sicor have a psychic ability that it could do?
Yes, you can.
Deny the witch.
Deny the witch.
Deny the witch.
I do.
Mhm.
I will use that.
Okay, you have to beat a 6.
Do it.
6. Okay.
Do it.
Let me look for it. Deny the witch. Brothers, is there any way I can power this up at all?
Go for it.
Spend glory.
Because I feel like this is. Go on.
I'm going to push 2 glory into this, please. I wish to deny the witch. So, would that grant me 2 bonus dice, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 2 bonus dice to this. Deny the witch.
He got it for 5-6.
So yeah, it matches it. Yeah, that's what matters. So so he reaches out with his hand, and you. I'm guessing your eyes lit like balefire as you're just like, no.
Yep, you'll hear like you know how psychers can use words of power. It'll just be like the will of no, I deny thee. You know, and just I just literally nullify his capability in that instant.
Okay. So I'm going to spend another ruin die, and he's going to go again. Instead, because he's angry because he wasn't able to do it, he'll stand up. He'll lift the pillar off of him, stand up, and he'll scream. And as he screams, he'll throw his hands down, and fire will erupt around him.
Cool.
DN4. He does it.
Crits as well, I believe.
Yes. It doesn't do damage like that. So everyone. Okay.
Bull wants to deny the witch.
You can deny the witch if you want to again.
Deny the witch again.
Throw it. You got to beat a 12. To beat a 12.
I had to beat 12. Oh Jesus Christ!
You can do it.
That glory, guys. How married to it are you really?
This is going to affect everyone within a
think-
6-meter radius. I'll just say that.
I think we did get one back, right? For the
crit.
Oh yeah, the crit. Yeah, he critted.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
So
wings.
there's
5. He needs a
I would
12.
rather not die from fire.
I am
Bull
going to
likes
ask-
not being burnt.
I mean,
I'm
I
going to-
burn up away. You don't have to use it. It's fine.
I'm going to ask if I can use 4.
Go for it.
Bull is okay with this.
I mean, I'm 6 meters away. It's fine.
Okay, deny the witch a second time.
Oh, 6, 7, 8.
8. Nope.
Oh,
Damn
Malik,
it.
I'm taking the ship.
All right. So
Even though Bull's not a psyker, Bull would like to deny the witch by kicking him as hard as possible in the nuts.
all of you erupt into like purple fire. All of you suffer 1 corruption, except for Omega.
Omega. Yeah.
Yeah. And then let me check out the.
How do I add corruption? I've never been corrupt before.
I think it's under stats.
yeah, it's under
Uh,
attributes, under mental and social traits, so 1 corruption.
Yeah.
You can
side.
clear corruption and stuff like that, so it's not like permanent, but it does
Okay.
add some benefit, some problems. All right, so corruption, foul taint to the warp. Corruption does not turn character instantly into a monster, but each point gained gets them closer to death and damnation.
That's
So,
good.
yeah. You're still pure. Like corruption level 1 is still pure. It doesn't add anything to it. But you do also get a random mutation.
Goody.
Ooh.
Oh.
He becomes extra psychery.
Let me see.
Oh god.
Everyone
second
does.
head.
All of you do.
Oh, that's right. They all do.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Bull gets a new tooth that's a little bit longer.
Bull's intelligence goes to 10 and becomes super intelligent.
Okay,
No,
it's
Bull becomes a psyker.
Oh god. No.
Oh no, no! With
That'd be the
words.
worst thing ever.
The soul stone still on the shield infuses into Bull. Bull is now a psyker.
I am a grenade.
You all begin to distort from the flames. Like your bodies begin to twist a little. But I will say that this is temporary. It only lasts a turn.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
like you all see this horrific, like your hands get like very big and like your arms get longer and your head begins to misshape and look like a freaking Salvador Dali picture, you know.
Oh my god!
So a normal Tuesday for Bull looking into a mirror.
I
Pretty
can only
much.
imagine it's like doubly painful for the guys in ceramite armor.
Yes. And so you all, you don't do any damage, but, when the power ends. So he's constantly, it lasts for as long as he can sustain it. So you all gain 1 shock as well. You suffer 1 shock. Actually, no, you don't shock. He suffers shock if he sustains it. So,
Oh.
And I'm going to spend a unit of ruin as well to add a 2 shock damage. So you all take 2 shock damage. And you every turn he has this ability, you will continue. He has to cast it again because sustain it, but you will get 1 additional corruption every turn he does this.
As long as you're within 6 meters.
As long as you're within 6 meters of him. The flames are only 6 meters out.
So directly in front of the
statue?
The statues.
All right, who wants to go?
I'd like to go next.
Go
I'll
for
let
it.
Tiberius go.
Right, so am I able to use my Blackstone hammer again?
Yes, you can swing it again.
I would like to swing my Blackstone hammer again at this bastard.
In the immortal words of Reinhardt, hammer down.
It's hammer time, baby.
All right. Go ahead, give me
So-
an attack. It's just a regular weapon skill. Plus
yeah,
your,
weapons.
it's weapon skill plus just weapon skill test to hit. So he's got but he's restrained. So like he can't move. So he's got a -2 to his. Yeah, you hit.
Excellent.
Yeah, you hit.
Glorious.
You hit with yes, you actually hit with additional exalted icon. So you can move that into glory, or you can use it for damage.
I'm going to replenish the glory pool. I feel as though we're going to need it.
Yeah. All right. All right. That hits. Roll me some damage. It's strength.
Decide it was.
Well, it's strength plus. So it's 8. It's strength plus will, half will. So strength is 5 plus half will, which is 2. So 7 plus 8, which is 15. And then you roll plus 6, so 6d6. Roll 6d6. So 2, and it's brutal. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 additional damage. So 15 plus 8.
20-something.
Yeah, 23. And it's AP minus 3, so... Okay. You just bring it down again and just smash him once more. And you're just wailing on him as he's managed to like resist with his like still good wing, but he managed to stop you. Who else is next? Who wants to go next?
Bull would like to smash.
Bull smash.
Bull smash. Smash away.
Or Bull could take a grenade and shove it down his throat. No, I'm going to do the easy one. Well, all 3 grenades down throat.
You hit. That's 5, 6, and you only needed 4, so that's yeah. So you actually can move 1 into glory, or you can move into extra damage.
Damage.
Okay. So roll one additional. You roll your ED plus 1 dice. So 4. So it's 24, right?
Yep.
AP minus 1, right?
Yep.
All right. Bull. Tell me how you killed this thing.
Yes! just wailing, like, full on head as hard as possible. Probably grabbing part of the Blackstone pillar also and just bringing it down also.
You leave my Blackstone pillar alone, it's mine.
There was some help with it. There was some help. You know, you brought it down, but, you know, Bull grabbed a little bit and pushed it a little bit and just made sure his head was there so he could smash it in like he was cutting off the head of a guy whose neck was in a guillotine, but, you know, there was a club instead. Gallagher!
So he just goes down and, like, you just hit the neck and just blow the head off of the neck?
Yes.
Okay. You just hammer down on him and just smash his neck open, and his head goes flying off as he kind of just, his body kind of twitches and then just sort of slumps down. And as he slumps down, you look at him, you see that his visage begins to disintegrate into ash and dust and disappears. And go ahead.
Can I ensure he's gone back to the warp?
Sure. Do it.
I don't know what should I use? I want to make sure this guy has absolutely been banished back to the warp.
You could just try a good old fashioned smite.
I do like a good old fashioned smite. Powers.
As he's disintegrating, the wing I lopped off is also disintegrating, right?
Yes, it's disintegrating. Every bit of him is disintegrating.
Oh yeah, so there's no way I'm getting a trophy out of this. Not that I would want a trophy out of this from a traitor's brother.
Yeah, okay. That's successful.
Excellent.
So
Go on.
You're just going to, like, disintegrate the ash with the smite?
I'm ensuring that the psychic essence has gone back to the warp. So I'm kind of like, what's the Grey Knight's capability that they have that they can just insta-banish demons back?
Well, a lot of Grey Knights know the true names of demons.
That's true. Ooh, God, no. That would be great if I knew the name, but I don't know the name, and I'm not even going to suggest that I do. I'm just going to make sure that, to the best of my capabilities, that it has gone back to the warp, and it's not there any longer.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it has gone back to the warp. You do not sense its warp signature Its warp touch anymore. You don't see it anymore.
Wrong franchise.
Wrong franchise.
As soon as it's dispatched, Omega would attempt to try to see if he can still feel the Necron or detect where it is.
Well, it's funny you say that, because as is dispatched,
Oh,
you
God.
feel it. You hear the metal clap of. And you see behind you, at the entrance, you see Trazen sitting there. Well done! Well done! Oh, I knew I could count on you. And he says, he kind of gestures, says, no, do not worry, my friends. I am done with this. But I am going to keep this for my collection. It will be safe. No other creature shall use this. Perhaps I will, but that's just another story. But don't say that I am ungrateful. And he kind of reaches into his hand disappears into like a dimension, and then pulls out this sort of container, and he kind of carefully sets it down on the ground and then slides it towards you. He goes, "This is for your troubles. I hope we will meet again. Perhaps I can tour you with my gallery. But until then, good luck, my friends." And then just walks back and disappears. Who wants to inspect what he just gave you?
I'm going to be busily acquiring.
No. I'm assuming Omega's still the closest to it, right? Because you said the
Yeah.
entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should do it then.
No, Omega's not touching this fucking thing with a 10-foot pole.
I love it because you still have your
Wants to
voice.
do it.
You have your voice changer on. So yeah, this is perfect. Omega is not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
Basically, is there like he would have like I know he can't like just like poof it out of existence, but he just like wants to like I don't know, like the idea of like a cave in on top of something to seal it away
Yeah.
forever. It's kind of like that. He wants. Is it like a metal box or is it a?
It's not just a metal box. It looks like a metal box with the seal of the Aquilla on it.
I want to open it. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Well, Omega's the closest one, so he at least they would try to. Fuck, I don't even know what they would try to do. They would try to use their Magneto abilities to like I don't know, shove it somewhere, then try to like collapse a wall on it or something. Like I don't know. He wants to try to figure out a way of like doing
Destroying
their
it?
best to like yeah. He just wants to like either destroy it or get it the fuck away or just like bury it or something. Like he's just like nope.
You can fling it, but there's no way you can cause a cave in or anything like that. You can try to
That's
shoot
the thing.
it.
Like yeah, but even then it's like
While the Magos is having a connecting fit of how to do
Yeah,
something, he'll just
it
walk
is
over and
bad.
touches it.
Bull,
There's no,
brings it over here.
if anyone started moving towards it, like he would fucking like Magneto it up to the ceiling or something just to hold it out of the way.
Yeah.
Like
I
Magos,
do not allow any of you to inspect or interact with such heretical objects. This is an abomination unto the Emperor themselves. This shall be destroyed.
Magos, if you wish to keep your mechadendrites, a strong suggestion you give us the box, given that it has the sign of the Aquilla on it. It is our duty to inspect its content.
It was given and kept by a Necron. This is the epitome of heresy.
Oh, open your mind, Magos. We deal with this stuff all the time at the Death Watch.
Well, you're just trying to be closer to what they are?
they're not like they said. They're not gonna release the box. Like they're ultimately
It's metal.
nothing is gonna convince them. Yeah, to do anything. It's just gonna be like nope. And if he needs to, he'll Magneto himself and the box out of here to
Can
try to
I use
like.
my Blackstone hammer to knock out the Magos?
You can try.
Throw it at
Like,
him.
no health. This is
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
I have like no health. It's just to be like, I imagine he starts to fly, that all of a sudden it's just like bonk.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Bull just walks over and gives him a bear hug to keep him in place.
But like I said, if anyone even got close to him, he would immediately like Magneto himself out of there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
I would
I'm-
like to knock out the Magos, please.
Go for it.
yeah.
So how would I go about that again? It's going to be a weapons skill
Weapons
check,
skill.
isn't it?
Yeah, weapon skill
But like I
check.
said, unless he could sprint to me, like I said, he would be trying to get the hell away if anyone even started moving towards him.
Okay.
Like he could chuck it at me,
What's
maybe.
your
I don't know.
What's
Like,
your speed, Omega?
my speed is like only. Or no, you're talking hits. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah,
well maybe I can hurl the Blackstone at him.
Well, your speed is 9.
My speed is 9.
But
Yeah.
my Magneto speed is like.
Yeah, but I mean, we've never really done it like
Yeah,
that.
like, I just don't know how you want to handle this. I'm open to whatever. Like I said, I fully suspect Omega is gonna die here, so it's fine.
It would be like a full run. It's like a full run.
Yeah.
So what is your full run? What's your speed plus run?
My speed is regular speed is 6, so it would be what, triple?
12.
So it would be 18 or
18.
12, 18, yeah.
Yeah.
But he would easily catch me unless unless I'm flying.
Yeah. You can try to throw it at him.
I would like to try and throw the Blackstone pillar at him and connect it, so he just so it knocks him out.
Yeah, I have no defense. I have 2 defense.
Bull
Right.
offers small instead of giant pillar.
Throw.
Okay.
So give me a weapon or a ballistic skill.
Yeah, it's difficulty of 4 because it's unruly
Yeah,
or
so
unwieldy,
difficulty
but
4.
still,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a crit. I know it's gonna be a crit. That's my life. Hey,
It's a crit fail. He
Yes.
hits. He does it, but it's a fail. So I'm going
Roll
to
damage.
say, yes, roll the damage. It's oh god, what is your
What's that?
resistance or your resilience, Omega?
My resilience is 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
So he starts off the base D with 15 damage. Roll the DR6.
I'm very breaking up. Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, say again.
Roll DR.
You
Roll
broke up.
roll 6. Roll 66. Are you back?
9.
Yes, Sam.
All right. 2. So 1,
19.
2, 4. So it's 5, 6, 7 plus 15. 20. 22.
22.
Yeah, because it's brutal.
I soaked 9, so that's still 13.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 13. So I'm going to try to, resolve this. But determination this.
Yes.
I need 2 or I'm max at wounds.
Yeah. So you have to succeed twice.
I have to at least get, because if I hit my max wounds, that would, I need 3
you'd be dying.
successes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need 3 successes out of 4 dice. I see the initiative 1, so I'm assuming my number over here should be a 1 instead of a 2.
Yeah. No, so when you seize the initiative, you seize the use glory. Use glory.
Okay, well, these 2 dice are going to come into play right now.
Okay, for rerolls, yes.
Yeah, so what is it? Determination. 1. So I will reroll 2 of those. I need both of these to be successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Yeah, I succeed.
I have 1 health, 1 wound left.
You hurl
Is that
this
enough to
thing.
knock him out?
No, he still has 1 wound
Wait,
left.
hold on. If I'm doing that, that's shock first and then wounds.
It's shock then
I'm gonna
wounds,
make sure
yeah.
I'm doing. I have 8 shock. So I would heal. Yeah, so I heal or I would resist 1, 2, 3. So I'd take 3 shock and then
And
the
then
rest
the
would
rest
be
of it
wounds.
goes in wounds, yeah.
Yeah, so I have 3 shock and 11 wounds from that. I have
Stop
1 health
resisting.
left.
He barely
Ow.
He's barely
Ow.
up. You yeah.
It'd be fair if the other 2 could take actions too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bull thinks this is a game now and throws club.
Yeah.
roll a ballistic skill.
This is what happens when you try to do this as the only non-combative person in the group.
Hey, you're playing your character, man.
Going
You're playing your
against the
character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell he would let a neck. Oh fuck, a crit really?
A crit.
Come on, Bull. Roll me that crit. Roll me that sweet crit. I want to explode like Gallagher too.
Roll the crit, 2d6.
There's no way in hell a Magos of the Mechanicus would ever let anything a fucking Necron gave you
What
like
do I just... what do I
2d6.
roll?
Just roll
2d6?
2d6. Yeah, and whatever that is, I'll tell
Please
you
give
what
me
the
a
crit
60.
is.
Give me a 66. 43.
43. Okay.
I wanted to be known. My
how do I
only
die?
intention was to incapacitate him and to
Oh,
stop him. That was
yeah.
it. I don't want to kill him. I just wanted to incapacitate.
Well,
Evisceration.
it's really hard to die in this game because you know it's 40k. You're not supposed to die. You're supposed to be in pain all the time. So vivisection.
Yeah, ow. That even if he rolls minimum on that wounds, that's over my max.
1d3 mortal wounds, and yeah, so roll 1d3 mortal wounds.
If it's 1, it's exactly 12. So yeah,
2.
I mean I'm at 13 out of 12 now.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Okay, throw.
Bye everybody.
see, you're not
It's been
dead.
fun.
You
I
are
know.
you are dying though. So you're trying to levitate away, and Tiberius throws this blackstone pillar at you, and you kind of wobble, but you're still up. You're like, what? And then this maul goes, bonk, and like hits you straight in the cracks your skull as you because this is vicious vivisection. This flurry of blows, it causes horrific pain, dissecting pieces of the foe's body. So like it comes in and it hits you and then kind of cuts you from the back to the front as it rolls. Pieces of flesh and bone and other things kind of fly everywhere as you just
all that,
crumple to the ground.
And I could
That-
only
that,
basically crawl, right?
Yeah,
I
you
can't even
can
take
crawl.
actions, right?
No.
Is there? Yeah, because I was gonna say otherwise he would try to Magneto his way to the plane or to the
Yeah.
ship.
So,
But he's still trying to hold it away.
Omega was recording all that, right? Did
Oh,
that,
yeah.
did that thumb manage to delete the recording?
Oh god.
Oh god.
Memory file corrupted.
Possibly. Yeah, we'll see. You'll have to do a check for that one later.
He's still doing what he can to like
crawl.
keep
I
it away.
Yeah.
This is better
like-
than
With
what
Omega
Uthar-
now firmly incapacitated, I'm
Oh, yeah,
going to walk up, pick up my Blackstone pillar, which I'm very fond of now, by the way, and
Do not, for the sake of the Emperor, for all that is holy, do not engage with such heretical items.
silence Magos. You're now reminded this will be our undoing.
Not further, open yourself up to heresy.
I will then pick up the box and open it.
Yeah, it's about
In
right.
in the box are several golf ball sized appendages, which you recognize pretty clearly. Or like glands.
I know what they are. Yes.
Oh, I know what they are
Gene
too.
I wonder who they belong to.
And underneath the underneath of the box has the symbol of the Imperial Fists.
And with that, I will then firmly snap this shut, summon Uthar, and say, guard this with your life.
Oh, as Uthar takes one look inside, caps it, puts it on his belt,
For those of you who don't know,
and just nods
There
nods
are-
to him.
there are literally no more original gene seeds from the Imperial Fists. They do not exist.
This is beyond important to the artifact.
Yeah. So Malik is going to attempt a Medicae on you there, Omega, to get you up.
Oh, they are
I
too
will-
kind.
I will actually, at this point, go and try and help the poor bloody Magos off
Yeah.
his feet.
At the same time, Uthar, he's reloaded his heavy bolt pistol. He's got it drawn on the Magos in case he tries to do anything towards Uthar and that gene seed.
Can I be like setting this data out to like the closest relay or something like that?
Yeah, easily. Yeah, easily.
I would all of this, every single aspect of it would have been like, even if he's gonna die, he's gonna at least get the data out there.
So Malik goes up and kind of like works on you and kind of manages to get you one wound, one wound healed. So you're now not dying anymore. You're now
Okay.
functional. But at this moment, you hear the doorway open, the top hatch open, from where you came in, and not even descending, just dropping. You see a what looks like a space marine in white and or like kind of silverish armor, with books and swords placed on them and the Inquisitorial seal on the front, who steps forward and simply looks at you and goes, "What is going on down here?" With that, we're going to end the season.
Oh.
Bull gets his mom and is sitting there smoking a cigar and like nonchalant, like nothing the fuck happened.
All right. Let's say the favorite moment of this season. All right, let's say the favorite moment of the season. Let's start with you, Tyric, because you were the last one to introduce yourself. Favorite moment of the season and favorite moment of the episode.
Episode currently. Fucking reveal with Trazin.
Oh yeah, it has to be.
It has to be. I think everyone.
So the runner-up has to be us throwing everything at the damn Magos.
No, punk. Ow.
Now, overall season, I have to go with probably the librarian kicking down a door and just making a room into a blender.
That was pretty good.
Turning.
Really good.
Figuring out, answering the age-old question: gene stealer cultists, do they blend? Loken, favorite moment
Of the
episode.
day, of the episode, my Blackstone hammer. Just the fact that you allowed me to make that work, and it did with such vicious efficiency. I love it, and I'm hoping in future I can make that into a flavored texted weapon of some description. As for the season, again, it has to be the Trazin reveal, man. That was beautifully executed. It was just so good. So good.
So fucking good.
As I said, my goal with this entire thing was to make it like a Warhammer novel. So,
it was.
Yeah.
You did a good job of it.
Ferric, favorite moment of the episode and favorite moment of the season.
Oh, favorite moment of the episode. For me, this episode, easily engaging and finding out that this was a chaos, a Thousand Suns Marine, because every time I get to see that blood feud just get triggered between Space Wolves and Thousand Suns, I'm happy. I'm just like I love that dichotomy between them, that dynamic between the two chapters in the lore. That they just absolutely hate one another, and it's because at the deep root of it, there's a fundamental misunderstanding between them. And one of the reasons Prospero burned was because Horus.
Yeah. Basically.
They could have been allies, but instead Horus fucked with it, and they are now mortal enemies.
And the two fought in a temple that was dedicated to the.
Yeah, that's the irony to the Luna Wolves. That's the irony of this. That was not lost on me. And as for the season, easily the Trazin reveal. I mean, I have the miniature like right here.
There we go.
That's my Trazin the Infinite miniature that I painted a couple years ago. That's Trashy the Infant.
Yeah, the story is. What's the story for that? You told us before that. I don't think they heard it because it was that we were.
They didn't. I told you guys when I went on break. This is a miniature I picked up from a local game store. And they were using like the iPad cashier system, and in that system's computer, for some reason, it misspelled Trazin's name as Trashy the Infant. I have the receipt. I can put a picture of the receipt I still have in Discord that shows Trashy the Infant on the receipt, and it's great. That's the only time I've ever really kept a receipt in my life because it was just so hilarious. But yeah, Trazin is also the leader of my Necron miniature army. Like, I paint all my Necrons as Neolak Dynasty.
Nice. Atomic.
Favorite moment of the episode, easily the reveal. You can't be better than that. Favorite moment of the show? Everyone already took so many good ones. I have to go with my second favorite one, which would be when Uthar tried to hit the orc
Okay.
and it did nothing, and then it almost immediately killed him. That was, like I said, that still
resounding
radiates with me as the first oh shit moment.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's face was just oh shit in that moment.
Bong, smack.
I will say my favorite moment of the episode was that final end battle was just great, with just everything, throwing great. Everything, Space Wolf and Thousand Sun Sorcerer fighting it out, and then an Ultramarine going full Calgar with a Blackstone, and of course a Bulgrin going into a Bulgrin rage, while the Megos just throws literally machines at the thing to try to stop it.
Nothing will work. Okay.
But
it's go.
The favorite moment of the season, and this is going to be a little bit weird, but is episode 1 actually, when I had set up these Eldar, these Corsair Eldars for y'all to fight. And the leader, the Felarch, was just like smug and like, you're going somewhere. And I expected you to be like engaged, like, how the hell did you get in here? We need to figure that. Nope.
No.
The Ultramarine of all things is just like, I'm gonna kill you now. Smash. It was just an immediate death, and I was like, okay, this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yeah. Sudden Xenos, what do you expect? Just like...
You don't sneak up on me like that, man. I get jumpy.
Yeah, we know what happens. You blow people up when you get jumpy. You turn them into chum.
It's dangerous being a psycho.
I did love playing the main puritanical one of the group and being the weakest one of the group as well.
But that that whole nope, you die now. No words, anything like that. It's just that, and that sets the tone for the rest of the entire thing.
Oh yeah,
everything has to die.
Dies.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there is only death.
Paul, can I ask a potentially spoilerly question?
Sure.
If we decided not to give the stones to the dude, since we were all itchy, would it still have been like he would have appeared, beat the shit out of us, and still grabbed him, or like?
The final fight would have not been with the demon. It would have been with Trazyn.
Yep. Okay. I had a feeling that would have been.
We got off lightly.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, that's probably the easier fight.
Yep. The other thing.
Yep.
The other thing is that he has, what you didn't know, he had 5 Lich Guard hidden in those walls.
I assumed as much.
I wondered if that was going to be a thing.
with Infinite of the Divine, he always has one nearby because he jumps bodies.
Jumps bodies. He also does it in the tabletop. That's his thing. Is he can if he dies, he can jump into another character.
Oh, yeah. This entire session was just like, God, I mean, that was a damn good one.
Well, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy yourself. If you did enjoy yourself, follow the channel. Make sure you're following all of these wonderful content creators. We'll probably do some more 40k. We actually were talking before this about like maybe doing streams or just games with like Space Hulk, Deathwing, and Vermintide.
Yes, count me in for that.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
So we can work together to do this, and we'll definitely be playing Dark Tide when it comes out. I am going to do everything I can to get early access to that game and try to drag all these folks with me to play some Dark Tide.
Try and help you.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And try to stop me.
I would appreciate that. I have no fault for that.
So y'all will see us more, and there will be a season 2. I've been since the cast was like, let's do a season 2. I'm like, okay, I got to figure out something to do.
I have a meme that might help with that. I'll send it to you.
Okay. I have a plan, especially with the Grey Knights showing up, because it was the Grey Knights. It's obviously the Grey Knights.
Of course they'd show up when the fight's over.
Yeah.
Naturally.
That's usually how it happens.
But yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do a ton of different other shows with Atomic is in one. Me and Atomic are in one for a Star Wars campaign. We do a Star Trek. We have 2 Star Trek shows that we're doing. We've done an Expanse series. We've done kind of an original Omega Atomic
Stars Without Numbers.
Stars Without Numbers game. So we've got tons of different content. Go check all those out. And like I say every time, hope to see you someday in the black.